Simon, and Musa says Simon Ekpa. IKOM says Simon Ekpa. All the chiefs of police of one Nigeria, the Simon Ekpa. The army and the Air Force, they say Simon Ekpa. The House of Reps members say Simon Ekpa. The Senate says Simon Ekpa. The governor, Simon Ekpa. The minister, Simon Ekpa. All the senators, Simon Ekpa, everywhere. You will be moved to go and find out what is it about this Simon Ekpa. From there, you see that he is the beacon of hope to the Biafran people, and that is why they are looking for him to nail. That is why his name is flying everywhere. So, all the Afonjas that have been contracted, you guys are doing well. You know, when I come to the media, I say, I want to give kudos to the Afonjas that have been contracted. I want to give kudos to the Nsamas, the IPOB One Nigeria that have been contracted. I want to give kudos to the over 5,000 media criminals that were contracted. I want to give kudos to even the Nigerian media houses. Yes, because if all of you don't do media propaganda against Simon Ekpa, against the Biafran government, against anything Biafra or IPOB or Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the curiosity of men and women will not be heightened to understand and know why everywhere are being spoken of Simon Ekpa, Simon Ekpa, Simon Ekpa, Biafra, Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu. For those of you that were for one Nigeria, today you can hit your chest and say, no, what Nigeria is doing injustice, because all of you are using your mouth to say, Sunday Igboho was arrested and he has been released. Showore was arrested and he has been released. All the Boko Haram terrorists that were arrested, they have been released. And they are not just released, they are released on preferential treatment and conditions. Some of them are sent to school abroad, some of them are sent to go and study one to another. And the conditions that the terrorists give to one Nigeria is what one Nigeria meets up before releasing them. About 4 days ago, over 250 children, babies, women, and men, old and young, and pregnant women were butchered and slaughtered to pieces in Sokoto. Why? Because they told the Fulani terrorists that kidnapped these people and took them. They told the Nigerian government that they should give them $200 billion as ransom. And also, they should give them bikes, motorbikes, for them to use to go on rampage to continue their killing spree. And one Nigeria did not meet up. So they wasted all the 250 something, over 250 something human beings. That video that some of you saw on the media, that video is real. The video is real. And how do you know the effectiveness of that video? When you watch that video, you should now understand the effectiveness of that video through the government of Biafra, through the Biafra government, through the prime minister. Without the prime minister, what happens in our own side? Maybe now the entire one community, like maybe they would have just taken over like particular community in Enugu, they will flush it out just like they did in Yamufu that time. And from one other community, they will enter another one. From another one, they will enter. Why? Because do you even have elders? You have no elders. You have no leaders that can speak and stand for you. All of them have sold out their conscience because of pot of porridge and because of positions of authority in one Nigerian politicians and whatever that you can call them. So while you are crying and while terrorists are kidnapping and maiming and killing people, their wives and children and women are not there. The only persons that are in Nigeria with the Nigerian politicians are their concubines, their sugar mummies and their sugar daddies. Finish. Their own blood children, their wives, their family that is so dear to them, they have relocated them to abroad. Is it that they are in Switzerland, Germany, America, UK, or they are in the Caribbean, or you see them in Brazil or Portugal or Spain? They go to where they can spend that your hard-earned resources money that is extracted from the natural resources. So while they are cutting your heads off, it doesn't mean anything to them. That's why someone like this Loretta or Noche can sit down wherever he is and then go and bring the photo of Senator Nikema that was arrested in the US, and then brought Senator Jikoma of Georgia, and then come and say that is Amaka, that Amaka has been arrested, and that Amaka will now go and then defend herself so that she will know that this is not Nigeria. But when Fulani terrorists are cutting off heads of pastors and bishops and over 250 Christians, and they find out, Loretta will not, they cannot say anything. I salute all Biafrans that are here. I welcome you all to this space. We are not going to stay here for too long, but there has been a reason for us to tackle this program with the topic that we have. And we will remind all Biafrans to adhere to the instructions of the Biafran government through the office of the Prime Minister. You are to stay away from every Nigerian terrorist government institutions. When we say government institutions, we mean starting from the police station, the civil defense, the road safety, the army barracks, anything that has Nigerian flag that is working for Nigerian interests. Then also stay away from the secretariat. Stay away from the federal secretariat and the state secretariat, the local government houses. Stay away from anything. You see where they have paramount ruler or councillor offices that is serving Nigeria, where they used to go and have election campaigns or primaries. Or whatever you know that they used to do in this place that is serving the interests of Nigeria. Stay away from those institutions. Because the angel of light will visit those places anytime from now. You don't know when, but it is going to happen anytime from now. We are at war and we are fighting to delegitimize an existing terrorist government that is not working for the people, and thereby legitimizing the government of the people that is working for the people, which is the Biafran government. So we have to delegitimize the unworkable government that is killing and raping and maiming and destroying your futures and your aspirations and dreams, so that you can have your own implemented Biafra. At this time, it is a very brutal time, and all Biafrans should open their ears so wide. There is nothing good that Nigeria will come to give you now that they had not given you from 1970. There is nothing good they will come to give you now that they now hear that we are declaring Biafra, that we are restoring Biafra. And then they will now come to be promising some of you many things. There is nothing that they can do for you now that they couldn't do in the past 63 years that they will do for you now. So do not be deceived. Do not be deceived. Some of you that they will come to offer you and say, come and join Nigerian Army, Air Force, Navy, come and get job in the federal housing, come and get job in the federal secretariat, in the state secretariat, come and do security guard, come and guard. They will want to pay some of you 50,000 naira, 100,000 naira, 150,000 naira. They never wanted to pay you before. They will want to pay you now 200,000 naira to come and do security guard in the state secretariat, in the government secretariat, in the local government secretariat, in the government house of your state and your local government. They will want to pay you this money to come and do security guard this time, to come and do watchman. Decline from it. Reject it, because they know that they themselves cannot stand to do that watch. So they have to look for you so that you come and die. So that at the end of the day, when the angel of light is going about destroying all the things that answers the name Nigeria, you will now be a victim. You are dying for no just cause. while the Biafra that we are fighting for is the just cause. Reject anything that the politicians will offer you now. Politicians that will take their families to abroad. Politicians that will not fix hospitals in your community for you to benefit. But when their own children have kidney problems, they will take their children to America. Then they will now want to come and take some of you to say, we are taking you to America. You will sign papers without knowing that you're being taken to America to go and do surgery and remove your intestine and replace it for that of their own children. These are the kind of politicians that you will think that they will think well for you now in 2024 because they hear that we are declaring Biafra. The declaration of Biafra of 2nd December is sacrosanct, and there is nothing that can change it. And like the Prime Minister said, looking at the waves of events, the way one Nigeria will become very vulnerable to us, we may declare it before that very day. So keep your hands on the deck. Do not fall a victim to, do not fall a victim to one Nigerian terrorist. We've been answering so many questions from people, and that is why this topic is here now. Now, we wish to make it very clear that the Biafran government 30 days lockdown is not targeted at schools. It is not targeted at hospitals. It is not targeted at marketplaces. It is not targeted at banks. It is not targeted at churches. It is not targeted at any place where you know that you, as the unknown citizen, like they used to call you, yes, they call you unknown citizen. They call you the common citizens, where you people used to sit down and meet and then look for your daily bread. The Biafran government 30 days lockdown is not targeted at you. Schools will reopen, and some people have been going on extramural classes. Some people have been going on some other classes that will learn one thing or another. Our target is not on those places because that places have nothing to do with one Nigeria. Many of you here, you learned a trade with your money that you spent. You had no support from the government that calls itself Nigeria. When many of us went through technical school, you were supposed to receive grants from the federal government as you're going through technical school and doing training. Even when you go for industrial training, you're supposed now to be getting grants. This is starting from technical school. And even when you now go into higher institutions, you're supposed to be getting grants while you are on industrial training. But all this, you don't get it because the corrupt system that they have enacted and put in place for years destroys all these avenues of you getting the dividends of democracy in your country. In other countries, you hear people get tax returns based on how far you have worked and you are paying tax to the country. And at the end of the day, the government will see it useful to recompensate you back with something. And during COVID-19, countries that people have worked and been there for a long time, paying taxes to the government, those countries were paying back to the people at that time. In your own country, what did they give you? Or is it when they go and collect loan that they will now make the loan to cover the Afonja state and the Fulani state? Then the Biafra state will not be covered. When you now drag their nyash out, that is when they'll come out and say, we are making plans. The Southeast and South state are coming to be for their own grant. So what happened before that they did not come to be, that you did not include them, that you had to exclude them in the first place? So they now have to come and beg for it first, clamor for it first, agitate for it first before you now give them. Positions of authority in the country are given on I know you and cabals. From the far north it is very easy to get positions of authority. But in Biafra side, what you do is that our elders, they have to go and then kneel down to Fulanis and beg them. Go and beg the Fulani terrorists in the far north before they can make you the Ohanese president, before they can make you the Senate president, before they can make you the Speaker of the House, before they can make you the next governor and minister and appoint you. What was the name of this senator? Ndume, Senator Ndume. Senator Ndume, that they said they removed him from the Senate, whether he was the chief whip, because of what he said about the Tinubu government. Senator Ndume said the position that they gave him to carry. Senator Ndume said the position that they gave him to serve in the Senate and the committee that he was heading, that he did not lobby for it. That they begged him, they gave him choices while others are begging for it. Why? Because he belongs to the class of the cabals. So they have to beg him the one he should choose. He should choose the one you want. But in your own side, begging is the case. That you see Akpabio today as the Senate President. Akpabio had to be the Senate President today so that his corrupt practices will be covered. It is cover me, I cover you. We are corrupt to cover me, I cover you. So he is there on a condition, and that condition he has fulfilled by also shutting up the mouth of other people, so that his own image will not be destroyed and exposed. His own corruption will not be exposed. And by so doing, another person's own will also be covered on the other end. So anything where they call Nigeria, Nigeria House in Biafra land, this is where the target of this 30 days lockdown is targeted. And we also wish to call on Biafrans that you don't see the terrorists moving around and coming afar off, and then you decide to trade the same route with them. Then you say, oh, I am not a IPOB, or I am not a Biafra Liberation Army, or I am not carrying weapon. So when you saw the terrorist army or police coming with their van, you see other people running into the bushes to scamper for their lives. You say, why are they running? Me, I'm not carrying weapon. Why should I be running? My dear, Nigerian terrorists in uniforms do not see you as a peaceful fellow. They see you as a venom of destruction. They see you as an opponent that is coming to kill them. They see you as an aggressor. They see you as an enemy. They see you as an assailant, because they themselves knows and understands the evil that they have committed against the Biafran people. So when we made the pronouncement that anything wearing the uniform of one Nigeria walking about in Biafra land is an enemy of the Biafran people, they now understand it. That is why when they see you, they will hunt you down without any weapon. And most especially where you see that this is a red zone where the Biafran Liberation Army and resistance fighters and the Dragon Marine and the every arms of government of Biafra in the military have engaged them in battle. If you now happen to find yourself there where they see you, they will also decide to buy you. Just like you saw that they killed that two of our brothers that we saw in that video circulated on the media, and they burnt them in broad daylight. They set fire on their body. This is not something that an army of a country can do. It is only an occupational army, a terrorist army that is coming to kill people. It's only terrorists that will kill somebody and then will pour petrol on somebody and then set the person on fire. This is did you people see the body that they shot and then set on fire with weapons? You did not see. They just saw an innocent fellow walking along the road. They shot the person and killed. Since they did not see the Biafra Liberation Army that engaged them and killed them, they now see an innocent fellow and then they decide to kill that one. As they kill that one, they set fire on that one, set the person on fire immediately. And you all saw the video. So you don't know and see that this is the route where the terrorists are coming in their uniforms and in their vans, and then you decide to also ply the same route. No, don't ply the same route. You don't see fire and then you decide to go and put your hand in the fire. Don't say that pastor gave you prayer and fasting or chaplain or miracle water or handkerchief to use and clean your face or cover your face, that nothing will happen to you. No, because those pastors, if they know the potency of those handkerchiefs and miracle water, they have used it first and go to the battlefield and see if they will go to the battlefield and come back before now giving it to you for you to go and exemplify what they had done. But because they know that they have to deceive humanity, that is why they will only give you whatever they give you and then deceive you, and then they say, go and use it. Without them using it there to do the miracle to work for them first. These are some of the things some of you should be asking all these criminals who parade themselves as a miracle doers. When they tell you that you should believe in this and tell them to practice it first, make you see as the thing they work for their body, as they work with your eye, make you see. When it don't work, you take it and know, okay, since it don't work for you, let me also go and do it, and let me do it here so that it will also work for me and I will also see. So my people, don't ply the same route when you see that the terrorists are already coming. No. Take heals. Be security conscious. Yes. Make the work easy for us not to have too many casualties. Because the zoo terrorists are looking for who to kill and then to give the dog a bad name. Because they know they cannot see the invisible Biafra Defense Forces. So they will go to practice their killing spree on the innocent civilians who carries no weapon, who don't go after them, who has done them nothing. So we are calling on all Biafrans that you stay clear from everywhere you know that is a red zone and is a red line, so that we can engage the terrorists and deal with them amicably. Schools has nothing to do with our lockdown. Churches has nothing to do with our lockdown. Where you people used to sit down and drink your palm wine has nothing to do with our lockdown. Where you people used to sit down and enjoy yourselves has nothing to do with our lockdown. Where you used to go and do your business has nothing to do with the lockdown. At any place that they are celebrating Nigeria and carrying a Nigerian flag, that is where the problem is. That is where the problem is. Banks has nothing to do with the lockdown. Hospitals has nothing to do with the lockdown. Churches get nothing to do with the lockdown. Go about your normal activities and duties, but stay clear from where you see and feel the presence of the terrorists in uniforms. Those ones that they said they were going to secure the state secretariat, we would like to ask them if they are still doing the 24 hours watch on the secretariat. Because it is not for you to go to the secretariat and keep watch at the thing, or it is for you to keep 24 hours watch. You can keep it very well. The other day, DPO jumped fence. He succeeded in jumping the fence, because that was Tales by Moonlight for him that first day. The second day, DPO tried to jump fence again, and this time the fence was too high. DPO climb. You know how rat go in? Just like I killed one rat yesterday somewhere. Huh? The rat run go reach the end point where he see no exit and he see no entrance. The next thing where the rat begin to do, he come to do frog jump. The rat begin to do frog jump. They do frog jump. They do frog jump. They jump, they go up, they come down. They jump, they go up, they come down. This is what was happening to what? The DPO. DPO tried to climb the fence this time, and the fence was becoming over high. So the DPO now started doing frog jump. Jump, go up, jump, come down. Jump, go up, jump, come down. Up, down, up, down, up, down. At the end of the day, DPO gave up. DPO could not sustain again and run. Why did DPO run? These are the questions we are asking DPO. DPO should have stood his ground, not even to start running. Should have stood his ground and then exercise his power as DPO. I salute all Biafrans. Please, my people, the 30 days lockdown is going on well. Do not ask us too many questions of how we are doing it, but just be watching the results that are coming out, because Prime Minister and the Biafra Defense Forces Department is posting all the videos that are to be posted. The ones you don't see us post, that one is not to be posted. When it is the right time, PM will post it. All the evidences are there. Rich and Fury said maybe the fence was too high and DPO fell down. Okay. So if DPO can go and elongate his legs, maybe it will be better, so that some of you remember that masquerade that we used to play. When the masquerade will start coming up, the leg will stuck in. But when we play the drum, the leg of the masquerade now will elongate. The masquerade leg now can climb to the top of the roof. So this is the kind of masquerade that DPO should have gone for, so that it will help him to elongate his leg and he will be able to climb and go as far as he wanted. But maybe where he went to get the power, he was told that this kind of power is not given to people that are killing innocent babies, women, and children, and cutting off pregnant women into two and removing the fetus, all in the name of Islamic jihadist conquest of one Nigeria. So I salute all of you, and let the fire continue to burn. Tomorrow is our mega fundraising. Today is Friday, as we all know. And on Sunday Sunday should be the children fundraising. Yeah. And more activities will be lining up. So we call on all Biafrans to do what they know how to do best. Now, for us to sustain the momentum and even to increase the momentum, and to do more and to achieve more and to destroy and to kill all the terrorists and dismember their unit in Biafra land within these 30 days, because after these 30 days, like the Prime Minister pronounced, we are going to embark on another one. It will be extended to 60 days. Small, when they sit down, they sleep, they wake up, when they see Biafra, they come out. You know, one Nigeria thought that we will open a war front where they will start broadcasting on the television and radio and say, oh, all the way from Enugu, the battle is being fought in Enugu now, and 100 people have gone down from the side of the Biafran people, and now 200 have gone down from the side of the Nigeria, and now another 50 have gone down from the side of the Biafra, and now another 100 have gone down from the side. Then they will be giving announcement on radio and TV. And they say, oh, they have marched past Yamufu, they have now gone into another community. This is what you guys had expected. But when the Prime Minister said He is going to be the end of one Nigeria, and he's going to fight you people with a different tactics. And I don't understand what you mean. But you see what is happening now? What you never expected now is the pattern. You see, after this 30 days lockdown of Nigerian institutions, it will now go to 60 days. After another 60 days, it goes down to another. So gradually, that is how you sleep and wake up, and all the barracks and police stations and civil defense units and the secretariat of one Nigeria in where you find yourself will all be gone. So do not wait to hear where you now start carrying your bag and then you're running to Cameroon. Then you now start carrying your bag and then you're running to Kafanchan, where they have already lined up to finish you. And you want to run to Chad or you want to run to Niger. No. What we need from you is to pile up all the money that you have. Pile that money and then send it to the Biafran government website. From there, we will use that money to procure the defense mechanism that we need for you. We will arm and man all the Biafra defense forces from all the 40 states of Biafra and beyond. Yes, because the surprising thing is happening. While one Nigeria are sleeping and waking up and going to go and concentrate in Anambra to stop the next takeover of their Nigerian institutions, after they saw how many have gone down, they will go and then file up in Anambra. They will not know where the next one is going to come. While you are filing up in Anambra, you will be seeing the next one happening in Akwa Ibom. While you now run to Akwa Ibom to go and block us, we will leave Akwa Ibom again after we don't already put Akwa Ibom on standby. We will run back to Ebonyi. So we are the one deciding how the war is fought now. It is not you, one Nigeria. You have been massacring Biafrans now, all the way from 1929 under the colonial masters, where they say, shoot at the women. The Aba women riot from Calabar, where they were protesting. They say, shoot at the women. Coming down to Abia, they say, shoot at them in Enugu. Shoot at them, kill them. You shot at them, you kill them. Then coming down to 40, 45, 50, 53, 54. Getting down to 59, 60, 54, 55. Oh, you now enter 60 now. We saw all you did. Or is it when you now declared the genocidal war? Since the genocidal war of now 70, what has changed? If you check the chronology of Biafrans slaughtered and massacred on daily basis in the far north, and even the ones that they now massacre inside Biafra land to this very day, it's been war, and the war hasn't ended. But this very time, it is the Biafran government that has decided to be the one to tell you how the war will be fought. Yes. So we are calling on all Biafrans that your $10, your $20, your pounds and your euros, your Ejema and your Eje, your franc CFA and your escudos and your dinars and ram, whatever currency your country of residence is using or where you find yourself, that currency, that money is needed in the Biafran government. When the Biafran Defense Forces goes out to destroy these terrorists in uniforms and their institutions on this 30 days lockdown, they don't do it with bare hands. They have to do it with something. So those things need to be procured. We need to buy them. We need to get everything that they will add one species to another to make up another. We need to get everything that we need. And when you saw Commander Oligos surface on the media unveiling his face for the first time, you saw how kitted he was. You saw the Biafran Liberation Army kit. You saw how beautiful their kits are. Well protected, So how do you think they acquire these well-protected kits that they are wearing? Everything is money. So the weapons that they now use to fight the enemies of Biafra, the terrorists, is money. The granite, which is the bullet as we call it, that is inside the weapons, it is money. Everything that you have to use to decimate the terrorists, wherever you find them, it is money. Tomorrow is the general mega fundraising. Be part of it and answer your father's name. Make your family proud by being part and parcel of the Biafra liberation donations. Do all you can so that we can restore Biafra. A lot of things needs money, and so we cannot overemphasize it, but we need all hands on deck. So please, call on your friends and families, remind them that that Biafra that they had wanted is here, and all we need to use to make it a reality is money. Money, money, money. Please, call everyone and educate them and let them know what is going on. Let them come now before they will come back tomorrow and say, we did not hear. No. There is no Biafran that will say, he did not hear that we were fighting for Biafra. That means you did not hear that your people were slaughtered in Iyamufu. You did not hear that your people were slaughtered in Emene. You did not hear that your people were slaughtered in Bo. You did not hear that your people were slaughtered in Enugu. You didn't hear that your people were slaughtered in Umutanze. You didn't hear that your people were slaughtered in Obibo. You did not hear that your people were slaughtered in Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's house in 2017, over 200 of them. You did not hear that your Biafran brothers and sisters were slaughtered in Port Harcourt when Donald Trump won the presidential race, and then they came out celebrating with the hopes and aspirations that we share a common value and interest with the elected president of America, and with having such a person that we have hope of being free. The hungered one Nigerian terrorists in uniforms ordered they should kill all of them. Why? Because they have expressed their enthusiasm for the victory of Donald Trump. So don't tell us that you weren't aware that your Biafran brothers and sisters were shot to death in Mpo. And you didn't know that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped. And you didn't know that your Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, happened to be the only savior after they took Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, after they betrayed him with the people that were working side by side with him. Today, the Ohanese presidents are dying. The senators are dying. The ministers are dying. Let them not die, they should stay. They should come back and stay and watch and say, over their dead body will Biafra come. That they will not allow Biafra to be. They should not die, they should stay alive and see it happen before their very eye. One thing we see is, some people will say, oh, it is only the poor people that are supporting the Biafra liberation. Why? Because it is the poor people that are feeling the brunt of one Nigeria more than you, the rich. The rich decides to use their money to carry their family and run away, while the poor people are standing to fight. But all of you will have a question to answer to the Biafran parliament tomorrow when Biafra is restored. We know you all, because you can support the Biafran liberation directly and Nicodemously. Yes. Like you know some of us and know our faces and know where we live. Some of you that are serving in the government of one Nigeria or in other international positions that you don't want somebody to know you, you can make donations to the Biafran government Nicodemously. Yes, without coming out on air to shout your name, without us even telling anybody. So we are still keeping that place open, and we are calling on all those that are serving the interests of one Nigeria. That the floor is still open. You're a politician, you're a musician, you are an artist, you are one of the top criminals that is serving the interests of one Nigeria, and then you have money, and you are afraid to come and support so that they will not go and jeopardize your career. Come through the back door. Make your donations through the back door. We have Biafran license offices all over the world. Where there is none, they are still working to make sure it is implemented. So reach out to the Biafran government officials in any country that you are and partake in the liberation. Don't make yourself a ghost worker, because when you make yourself a ghost worker in the quest for your own freedom, what happened to people in Kuwait, what happened to people in South Korea will also happen to you tomorrow, where you will be treated as a foreigner in your own land when you want to come and claim your documentation. That is when you will be made to understand that you never participated, you never aligned yourself, you never did anything in support of the liberation. That while you said the poor are the ones that are clamoring for the Biafra liberation and restoration, that you that claim to have been rich and was doing well in position of Nigerian authority, you took the money that you had embezzled from the dividends of democracy of the people, you ran away to America and UK and Europe and any way that you wish that was good for you to go and enjoy yourself with your family, and thought that your family are safe and sound and they will never remember or think of where is Biafra. Some of you have even hit your chest and say, over your dead body, you don't have time for anything Biafra. So we have a question, like they said that EFIK-IBIBIO is dead, because up to now, we have not heard whether it is a ghost or shadow that died, or whether it is his real body that died. Because till now, we don't hear that he was deposited in any morgue. We don't hear that there are plans that he will be brought to Nigeria. We don't hear that it's going to be very so time or this or that. We don't hear the family come out to make any comment or speech. We don't hear the wife or children say anything and say, oh, my father is dead, this and that. We don't hear. We are just laughing. Oh. So, what will be the fate or the feeling of the children of EFIK-IBIBIO now? Let's assume and then accept it that EFIK-IBIBIO is dead. What will be the feeling of the children of EFIK-IBIBIO, the wife of EFIK-IBIBIO, whom, when we are fighting for the freedom, EFIK-IBIBIO is digging the graves of Biafrans? Then he will now take the wives and children to America and UK. He will be making video and showing you that his children are enjoying the money of Anambra. He's enjoying the money of the poor people that they are killing every day. So his children now and the wives are the ones enjoying the money, and they are showcasing you, showing you better life. You see Rolex watches that they are using, you see the iPhone, you see the headphone that they are using, which nobody in that community where they come from can afford any of such, but they have to afford it all and give their children. Their children will go to the best of schools in abroad. What will be the fate of their children now? How will they feel to come out tomorrow and say, my father was EFIK-IBIBIO? And these are the legacies that they left concerning the Biafran people, that my father was part of the people that partook in the plan and kidnap of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That he worked tirelessly to see that the prime minister was kidnapped. Some of you may not even know that all the suicide bombers and the sacrifices that they are going from one native doctor to another to go and send whatever attack to the prime minister will also contribute to their death, because everything will backfire. So when you see them dying like fowl, you should wonder why they are not waiting and staying to see the Biafra that they said. Did you sleep and wake up before you hear that Iwanyanwu was dead? Did you sleep and wake up to hear that Akwadike was dead? Did you sleep and wake up to hear that Obiozo was dead? Did you sleep and wake up to hear that EFIK-IBIBIO was dead? Or you just stay, the next thing, you just stay like this, the next thing they break news and say this person is dead. They did not just fall sick. They didn't fall sick. We just hear, oh, EFIK-IBIBIO is dead. Obiozo is dead. If Wanyanwu is dead, make una no die again anyhow. If una won't die, make una tell us una won't die first. So that we go decide whether make una die or whether make una dey. Because we need some of una. So that we can use some of una to explain something to your children so that they will understand that Biafra is more than an ordinary man. We salute all of you as we've gathered here. Let's hang on for a bit before the next assignment will take us off air. Minister of the Gospel of Biafra, Minister Stella, I salute you. Minister Ellen Peters, Minister Brian Williams, Minister Lobi, Miriam Mara, Excel, Marcel, Emeka, Christopher, Okochukwu, Matpis, Frank, Ronnie, David Nana, Biafra Freedom, Obi Chicago, Otunwamwanya, my minister from the other end, Biafra Freedom, Shimon Sir Williams, Clara Dims, Ife, MNK, MSE, Cyprian, Mazi Fanyi, Ugochukwu, Uwadike, Ochukwu, Fun Girl, Rachel Fury, Asibunam, Anasta is okay, and the rest of you, you are all welcome here as we start and we continue. Co-host, over to you, please. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Good evening, sir. Helen, I salute you. Brian, I salute you. Our minister have saluted everyone. I salute you from here. Good evening from here. And the topic is 30 days lockdown, especially Nigeria institutions, and not schools, not hospitals, not banks, churches, or markets, or even your normal beer parlors. Your joints. No. There's no lockdown there. So, but anything that has to do with Nigeria institution, like the secretariat, federal secretariat, national secretariat, police barracks, police checkpoints, local government, all these places, you must not go there. And this is where we are shutting down, or we have shut down so far. We're on the day, Helen, on the day 11 or 10. I think it's 11. Okay, so day 11. So we have shut down all the Nigerian institutions, police barracks, police stations, army barracks, and all these places that remind us that has Nigeria flag. All these their local government where they sit down to plan against Biafrans. All the Bubago stations and headquarters. All these places must be shut down. So that we are telling them to do few things. Demands. 1, you must withdraw all your terrorists, army, customs, police out of our Biafran territories. 2, accept Biafra self-referendum, because well over 15 million Biafrans have voted yes to exit Nigeria. So you must accept it. These are demands. Number 3, close all your institutions in Biafra territory. Close all of them. Close. Number 4, free Mazen Nnamdi Kanu that didn't do anything. Even your so-called court have also told you to release him, free him, but you wouldn't. So free him and free all the Biafrans that you have kidnapped and you kept under your custody. Free all the Biafrans. And number 5, call for a round-table discussion for a possible partition, where Finland will be the mediator. Because you know why? For now, we don't trust any other country. So this is our 5 demands. Biafra government, wants from you, we call off the lockdown. If not, the lockdown, the shutdown continues. And it will, after 30 days, he didn't do anything, we'll get into 60 days. Our PM said it. So we're not joking here. Biafrans must be free because you have annihilated Biafrans, subjugated Biafrans. What is it that you've not done to Biafrans? You know, you want to eliminate us from the planet Earth. And Mazen Kanu said no. Simon Ekpa said no. And you were after them. You kidnapped Mazen Kanu all the way from Kenya to Nigeria. You refused to release him. And you also wanting the head of Simon Ekpa. It will never happen. It will never happen. In fact, Simon Ekpa has become the Agba Nigeria. You know those days when we were small, you know there's this, if you get near that plant, they call it Abala. In our own area, that's what we call it. I don't know what you call it. Or Helen, what do you call it in your own? We call it Abala. If you go there, this plant with the seed will shook you. If you want to collect firewood that day, you will run back home without anything. That is what Simon Ekpa is to Nigeria government.
We call it a pasa in our side.
You know, this one, if you say you know they hear, it touch for you for body, you go hear by force. And this is what Simon Ekpa is to Nigerians, and Nigerians are listening now. So go to roundtable discussion. Start it now before it becomes too late for you. You see, time has passed when you will kill Biafrans and you go scot-free. You come to our land to kill us, we will kill you. Bagam. Because self-defense is normal. Like I always tell us, it's only a tree you say you are coming to cut down. The next day, you go the next day, the tree will be there watching you, doing anything, looking at you, cut to me. But if it's a human being, like Biafrans, like Simon, they will do something, and we are doing something. So, be warned. Musa, be warned. If you like, carry your case now, you know, you and your people, you are beginning to cry like a newborn baby. You cry, go there, it's not enough. You cry, go to AU, it's not enough. Or EU, it's not enough. You have now carried your cry, went to Donald Trump. It will not serve you anything. Because we have the right to exist. We have the right to exist. You understand? You come to kill me, I kill you. We are in our own territories. You are bringing your armored tankers to kill us, or tanks to kill us. And we have rights to defend ourselves. And I don't know, suddenly today, you guys, you ran for your dear life. Eh? You came to our communities again with your armored tanks. Come out now, fight like men. No, you ran. Because you only strong where children are. You only strong where women are. Old women, old men. That was how you now went to Sokoto, brought them all out, kidnapped all of them, requested for some amount they refused to give you. You made an open show of them. Come to our land, we will continue to fight you, and all you Fulani Mujahid Arabs we see today, we shall see all of you no more. So, this is the 11 of shutdown. You continue to obey the instruction, everything is good, Musa. But if you don't, we'll continue. Because so far I have the record, but I will give it to us later. So as a people, ladies and gentlemen, like our information minister was saying, or as a nation, or as Biafrans, we have priorities now. And our priority is to finance our government, to finance Biafra armed forces. Oh yeah, we here, Helena, we will fight and our yellow X will finish. You understand? They will come back and finish us. A lot of countries are supporting them financially. I also had Kemu that a lot of ammunition they said they were taking to Ukraine suddenly found itself inside Nigeria. Who is handling the ammunitions? Fulani herdsmen, Boko Haram terrorists, Musa boys are handling the ammunitions. Ask me, oh, okay, but this is the news. All the things they are supposed to be using in Ukraine, all the ammunitions, suddenly put on a wings and legs and found itself inside Nigeria, ladies and gentlemen. So we must continue to fund our government. Tomorrow is fundraising. Come one, come all. Pick up your check leaves. Some of the old school. Pick up your check leaves. Bring up your phone and donate this money so we can be free. Oh. And it's of no use you wasting your money. Biafrans, even memo, not all of us, so some of us. Eh? How can your house be catching fire? You are moving around looking for rats to kill. It's strange, oh. And we are asking that fire burnt a reverend. And you are asking, did he touch his BS? Please, this is not time for party. This is not time for ELG. War is going on. Musa, defense minister of Nigeria, have said it, that we are on asymmetric war. We had it, oh. He didn't pretend, or he didn't hide to say that. It was in a national TV, he said it. That they are on asymmetric war. Or a jungle warfare. A jungle, you know what it means, warfare? Everybody and everybody is your enemy. Kill, kill. So Biafrans, caution, real caution. I want to give you guys, Biafrans, stay away from all the Nigerian institutions. Federal Secretariat, National Secretariat of the Nigeria government, all their local government offices. Stay away from there. If you're a local government worker of Nigeria, don't stop going. Stay at home. If you work in Nigeria Secretariat, stay at home in Biafra land. Because those areas are red zones. Stay away. Stop going to work. If you are working in Secretariat, local government offices, government house offices, all these places, police station, army barracks, checkpoint itself. Stay away, Biafrans. I'm talking to you now. Well-meaning Biafrans. Stay away from all these red zones, so that our angels can do their job, because nobody knows when it's coming. You know, nobody knows when they are coming. So let me stop here for now. Guys, pick up the mic and let's discuss. Helen, you have the mic, sis. Thank you.
Thank you very much, my sister, Sister Stella. Thank you for your submission. Thank you, our host, Minister Sonia Akbarawa. God bless you for hosting us this evening. Thank you. We appreciate your work. We appreciate everyone here. Our ministers here present. I appreciate every one of you coming here to at least give your submissions and listen to what we are saying. Thank you very much. My regards to our Prime Minister and our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Like the topic says, 30 days lockdown, specifically Nigeria institution and not schools. Yes, not schools or hospitals. Yes, we are not going to lock down things that we know they are necessary for our people. Our people, you need to wake up now. We are just looking at the government terrorist institution in our land. You are seeing what they are doing to us now, doing to our people, just because they are living in Biafra land. When we say Biafra land, it is not just the 5 states of Biafra as they are trying to claim it to be. It is not. So you are living in Isoko, you have to stay clear, because you don't know when they will get to your place. These people, they are moving around. They are taking note of those who are not obeying this 30 days terrorist Nigeria institution in our land eradication. So if you know you are living in Isoko, you are living in Urobo, you are living in Ijo, wherever you are living, the angels, they are in everywhere. Do not say it's only that 5 states. No, they are in everywhere. They can get to your place at any time. Please, because we are not joking. Our freedom is here. Every measurement as we proceed to the declaration, every measurement must be obeyed. Please, in anywhere you are living, in the 40 states of Biafra land, please, you must obey. You must follow up. We don't want you to become the victims of those terrorists. You see the video that went around the internet. How heartless people can be that killing those two old men, which they themselves, they film and they pronounce it that these are old men. They did not say they are young men carrying guns. No, they just said they are old men who cannot run. Probably they were not able to run the way others, the young ones, have run into the bush. They couldn't. But these people just killed them. After killing them, they pour petrol on them and set them ablaze. This is the work of terrorists we are talking about. We cannot allow this to continue to fester in our land. We can't allow this. And the only way out is the restoration of Biafra. And Biafra cannot be restored without your obedience to our Prime Minister. When he said do this, you must follow up. You must follow up everything that is given to you. You can see it's not selfish. You have your normal life to live. You have your normal daily routines to do. Nobody is challenging you on that. Nobody is locking you down on that. You can travel, you can do whatsoever you want to do. But any government terrorist institution, most especially the police, the barracks, the secretariats, and whatsoever they call them, they must not be seen around us any longer. They must not. We cannot have a so-called government, terrorist government, that all their presence in our land is just the terrorists that they have set up to extract money from our people. If you are traveling from one place to another in a Biafra land, the next thing you will see is seeing their checkpoint, extracting money. If you don't have the money, they can kidnap you there because they have their kidnapper in few minutes, maybe few distance away from them, that will stop you and kidnap you. That money that you say you don't have, you will still go and borrow and cough it out. If you are not lucky, they will collect the money, still behead you. So you must obey Prime Minister. Please, do not let them to use you as a victim, because they will kill you. They will come and bring you out and tag you as Prime Minister that is doing it. And we don't care, even if that happens. It will not stop us. They have been killing us before. So killing you for your deaf ear will not stop us. No, it won't. We are not joking here. For me, I am not joking. All I need now is my freedom, because I know what is coming. I know the terror that the Fulani terrorists, the Mujahid, are bringing to our people. I know it. If you see what is happening in the north, and you think it's going to just rest in the north alone, that they are not going to come to the south, you lie, yo. You lie. That useless man, president, be ordinary president, or what they call him, what did he say? He said the north has been taken over because he was interviewed, the people living there, and they confirmed me that the north, there is nothing like government presence there as military that is defending the people or protecting the indigenous people there. That the terrorists are the one that gives the command and everybody will obey them. So that place is no longer part of Nigeria. He was telling us that we from the south and the west should get ready to host them, because they from the north, they are going to run to our land to come and be staying in our land. We have no place for such people, because these are the people that you groom by yourselves. You groom a python to come and consume you. Our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, told you that this python that you are grooming is coming to swallow you. Just for the hatred that you hate for the Biafrans, you went far away to Saudi Arabia or whatsoever country you get your terrorists from. In the name of Fulani, you open the door for terror, for hell, to come and consume God's own people in their own land. And you think we will allow that to fester? No way. Our freedom is the only way that can stop them. Our freedom is no matter what they will do, even if they should say they want to do everything for us now, we don't need them. These people, we don't need anything from Nigeria any longer. There is nothing like, the only negotiation that we have now on table is our boundaries, which we have already drawn our map. So anything that they're going to bring to the table is just that discussion. Apart from that, oh no, it's because you have been marginalized. We want to give this, we want to give that. No, we are no longer interested. Because those things that you want to give to us, we own them. We own them. The oil, the gas, everything that the python is using to come and terrorize our people today, we own them. They are in our land. They are in our land. We are the one feeding the so-called Nigeria. Nigeria has never existed in the so-called South and Southeast as they have divided us. It has never existed there. We have never been a president, well-elected president from the so-called South and Southeast. No. Even the vice, it is fight that Goodluck came to board. And after Goodluck, they said, no way. The 4 years that Goodluck managed to stay there, it was hell. That was when they even went to Sahel to go and invite their terrorist brother to come and take over Nigeria. And today you are crying. And you think we will allow such a people in uniform, in the name of Nigeria military or police, to come and be killing our people and raping them, and you think we will leave them in our land? No way. They must go. We must eradicate every one of them. Before the declaration, we don't want to see any of their presence. And that is why you must stay away. If you see them, Prime Minister said it yesterday, if you see them, you have to run for your lives. Run. You don't have to wait. Don't say, I'm not an IPOB now, so I don't think they will get to me. No. Because you are living in Biafra land, they know you are a Biafran. Everybody, they know they want Biafra. These people know you more than you do. They know you even when you are denying, castigating Prime Minister. My dear, that will not save you. That will not save you. Even if their president begin to insult Prime Minister to scorn, they will still shoot you and kill you, pour petrol on you and burn you to ashes. You don't know these people. They know the light that you are carrying. That light that they couldn't quench years ago, that they wanted to quench now. They know it. And that light is what is disturbing them. You understand? So please, my people, you need to obey the Prime Minister. We are not locking down hospitals. Hospitals are for our people. We are not locking down schools. Our children have to go to school. Yes. Every other thing, your daily routine, you have to go for it. Nobody is disturbing you. But if you are working in secretariat, please stay away. Stop for now. When Biafra comes, you are going to have a good job. Look for something else to survive for now, because your life is precious to us. That is why we are up here, to let you know that the only places that we are exempting is those school, hospitals, and others. Please, like police station, do not go close. Don't go. I don't know how to describe it. Don't go close to like 10 miles to them. Don't. Please. Because these people, they are in everywhere. These terrorists, they are in everywhere. If they don't wear their uniform, they will wear mufti. And their eyes are on you. They will be looking for anybody like Biafran. They can even interview you, proclaiming that Prime Minister is too good though. Are you supporting the Prime Minister? My brother, anybody that is coming to interview you of such, go away from that person. Know that is your enemy. Do not speak. Do not speak. Go away from that person. Because they have so many tactics that they are using. So we are not targeting you, the ordinary person that will go to market and trade, that will go to his shop and open your shop and do your things. No, nobody is targeting you. We are only targeting the terrorist organizations in our land. Please. I yield my mic because so many hands are on. As I yield the mic to our host or co-host, Stella, I don't know if you have something to add to that, as we go to United Biafra. Thank you.
United States of Biafra, you have the mic, sir. Helen, thank you. United States, your hand is up. If not, so we'll go to Brian. Brian, are you there?
I am here.
Okay. Okay, United States, you have the mic.
Sister Stella, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Good evening, all Biafra. Good evening, our Minister for Information and our co-host, Sister Helen Peters. My greetings to all Biafrans on space. It's a pleasure to be here one more time on the topic 30 days lockdown, specifically against the terrorist institutions of Nigeria. And this sit at home is not targeted at our schools, not targeted at our hospitals, not targeted at our markets. No, because our people have already made the sacrifices. For more than 2 years now, our people have been sitting at home every Monday to register their displeasure with Nigeria's terrorist state. And our people also do that in demonstration of their love and solidarity with our leader Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, and solidarity with our Prime Minister Simon Ekpa, and also to prove that they are desirous more than anything to have their freedom, and they are willing to go to at any length to have their freedom. And that is why we have been sitting at home for more than 2 years now. And now this government has given a directive for those terrorist institutions where they enable and plan the killing and massacre of our people to be locked down. And that is why our people are collaborating. Our people are in full support of the government. And also, to show that our people support our government initially, when they started the self-referendum, it was the Prime Minister was actually intending or was projecting to have 20 million votes. But what happened? Our people said, no, we are going to give you more than 30 million extra even now. And I know that our people are even Googling before the time of November. We're expecting that our people will even top it up with another 20 million. And that was to show you the overwhelming support of our people to their freedom, to their Prime Minister, and to their leader, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, who is currently incarcerated because of the terrorist and barbaric nature and tendencies of the terrorist state of Nigeria. It is unfortunate that even they don't obey their law. Some of the time they make argument, they'll tell you that they don't have a referendum in their constitution. Now you ask them, those ones and rights that you have in your constitution, have you obeyed the ones that are already in your constitution? You have not obeyed the law in your constitution. Your constitution says that people have the freedom of expression and freedom to gather and even to protest. But today, ordinary protest for hunger is a treasonable offense. They used to, when one Nigerian is, then when they are killing people in IPOB many years ago because they are carrying flag, they said, okay, you are committing treason because you are carrying Biafra flag, that you are questioning the state. Little did they know that a time will come when even ordinary protesting for hunger, when you say, I am hungry, when children are hungry in their house, they start crying. That's just what it is. That the children of Nigeria are crying to their parents that they are hungry. And their parents will move out armor tank that they never use against the terrorists to kill them. And then the people that survive it, they charge them of treason for saying that they are hungry. And these are the people that laughed and posted the pictures of our brothers that were massacred because they were carrying flag to say we want to be free. They celebrated it many years ago, and today they are also being massacred for saying they are hungry. So I picked up the mic when I decided to pick up mic was when our Sonny our Minister for Information, said something when he was referencing to children of the late, um, what's his name, Ifeanyi, and talking about what legacy did he leave for his children? How would they ever come out and say that they are the children of this person? And it really touched me, because we find out in the Nigeria state is a place that there is no emphasis on what we call good name is better than money. For them, money is all. Everything is about money. You know, everything is about loot and loot and loot and loot and what you can loot. They do not think about someone having a good reputation. They don't think about having anything like good legacy. No, it is not in their dictionary. So there is nothing like those. That is not a value for them. What their value is, any way you can steal, you steal money. You can do Yahoo, do internet fraud, whatever goes. You don't write. You see students, they don't read. They have miracle centers where they go and they copy exam from the internet, and you see the teachers are collaborating, parents are collaborating, examiners and vigilators are collaborating. I'm telling you, you cannot, children, you see nobody reads anymore. And this, even at the university level, they get people in their these Oluwale places to write their thesis, their seminar for them, their project. Everything is done for them. They submit. Some of them don't even know how. They cannot even defend it. Now, even on their defense, they have to contribute money to give the examiners and the external invigilators or professors or whatever that they call them. So you see, this is the legacy that they have in the zoo. So the zoo have basically destroyed the good legacy of the Biafran, which we are known, because ndị Igbo si na ezi aha ka ego. And this ezi aha ka ego philosophy, the zoo continues to kill it. Of course, we are not surprised, because it's in the zoo where you have a center for eradication of innovation and embracing Sunni. So what they do is to embrace Sunni. It's about gathering money for those of them that are the wicked ones are down the Biafran land, the representative of the terrorist state of Nigeria in our land. It is about gathering money, selling their people, exposing their people to terrorism. They will ask the terrorists to come and bombard their people. The one of the idiots that I don't know what they're saying about him, the one they call Jose Carlo, was on video, and he was bragging how he's going to bring armor tankers. He'll go to Abuja and bring a helicopter gunship to bomb his community, bomb his people. The same bomb that they cannot use on terrorists that they've been classified internationally as the deadliest in Africa. But they are not using that. But they want to use it against his own people, who only demand is for freedom, and which is also justifiable. So this is what we are saying, that the zoo is not good for us. The zoo is destroying our mental health. The zoo is a threat to our survival. It's a threat to our children. It's a threat to the very core of our values as Biafrans and as Igbo and Igbo. So it is not a question of choice. It is a question of compulsion and what must be done. Bringing this zoo down is a task that must be done. The freedom of Biafra is a task that must be done, and all hands must be on deck. And there is no better time for us to do everything to be free than now. And that is why every one of us must contribute in any way that we have. All of us have been given capacities in our various abilities. God has given us capacities in our various abilities. So everywhere you are called for a purpose. And that purpose is to be like the lady Esther in the scripture, who was there, and she did what she had to do for her people to be free. And we must not leave this alone for our prime minister. We must not leave it for our leader. And every day, remember our leader, that he is in the dungeon suffering because of you. He could have chosen to be like Ojos or Carlo, who wants to bomb his people, who wants to sell off his people. He could have chosen to be like Peter Obi, who is gallivanting everywhere, selling his people, who rose up and urinated on the grave of his ancestors, saying that Biafra is dead. I mean, who committed the most abominable atrocity by that. How can you wake up and you denigrate the death millions of children that were massacred, and you dishonor their memory and the memory of our great leader, or eternal leader Ojukwu? You say that Biafra is dead, and you could have chosen to be any one of these, like the hopeless one, that the Hope Uzodinma and all of them, But no, he didn't choose to do that. Instead, he brought himself to like a sheep, and is sacrificing himself, and is sacrificing his parents for this same cause. Anytime you think about this, please, I want you to know that this man, Nnamdi Kanu, even if not for any other person, because of him, you must not sabotage your people. You must do everything for your people. And also for our men that are on the ground, who are making the ultimate sacrifice every day. Their life is at risk, and they are sacrificing everything sacrificable for our freedom. And don't you think that it is anybody's responsibility exceptionally? It is our collective duty, and this freedom is for everyone. So any little sacrifice you can make, if you are told to stop going to the terrorist institution as someone working in their secretariat, if it means you resigning from your job as someone in the terrorist army, or the zoo police, you have to do it for the sake of your people, and also for the sake of your life. Because this freedom is not the freedom of Simon Ekpa, it's not the freedom of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, it's not the freedom of Madam Helen Peters, it's not the freedom of Stella alone, or Simon Barawa, and every one of us here. It is the freedom of everyone. So, and we must contribute and do all that we need to do, and no matter how little you think it is. Let the big fish fetch the big firewood, and let the small fish fetch the small firewood. Thank you very much, my sister Stella and Helen Peters. Thank you, our Minister for Information, Abawa Sonny, and continue to do your good job. We are so happy with the work you're doing, and God bless you too, Emeka Orawo. I will see what you're doing with our shop. It's amazing. You're bringing that innovation, and we are so happy. Thank you very much, and every one of us. May God bless us. May Chukwu Okikama bless us and give us our heart desire. In the name of Chukwu Okikabiam. He say, he say, he say. Are you my mic
Thank
here,
you.
my
He
lady?
said, yeah, so this time is all hands on deck. Everybody is important. We need all support we can get, financial support and otherwise, but particularly financial support. We need money. Look at Ukraine of yesterday. The whole world is supporting him, giving him all the money. Now, even their ammunition, they are now dashing it out. We need money, please. As much as you have, come and donate. Tomorrow is fundraising. And then on Sunday is our children's fundraising also. All our children, mothers, you can come and donate on behalf of your children. Sunday, they are going to open that their cup, saving cup. Those days, I used to have a type that is in a wooden form. Mhm. But now there's this type we have now. This type we have now is the tin type, the aluminum type, or metal type. Those days there used to be that type of wooden, they will not put small space in the middle where you can slot in your money. So children, on Sunday, there's going to be fundraising for all of you on Sunday. All the children, come all one, come all, before school starts. So mothers, bring your children around on Sunday. Thank you, brother. United States of Biafra. Okay, so we go to Brian. Brian, are you there? Helen, you want to say something, sis? Okay. We'll go to Brian. Brian, are you there? Brian? Okay. Miri Mara Ugo. I love this name more. Miri Mara Ugo, are you there? You have the mic. Can somebody hear me? Okay. So Miri Mara Ugo, you have the mic. You're not there? Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, remember, we also have other reasons why we are shutting these people down. We remember, we will discuss a little of it 2 days ago. Another one is that must remain shut down because they have burnt our shops, they have burnt our houses, demolished our marketplaces. So it's their own time now to be shut down. You understand? And it's their own time also to collect. So they will know how it tastes, how it feels. When you now come into somebody's office and burn down the whole office, demolish the whole house, they use millions and millions of naira and dollar to build. You understand? So now is their own turn. Their offices are being demolished. Their secretariats are being brought down. Their headquarters, are being brought down. So they can also have the feelings too. So they must remain shut down, because they have burnt a lot of our properties, our houses, our shops, our marketplaces, our offices. It's their own turn. So this is one of also the reasons why they must remain shut down. Another reason why they must remain shut down is that they have been raping our women. They have been raping our men, raping our children. Even the animal we eat as meat, they rape it also. Even our animals we use as pets, they also rape. These Fulani Mujahid Arabs, are they humans? And all the people working for them and supporting them. What is wrong with these people? So this is also one of the reasons we are telling them, sit at home. Depend you. Sit at home. All Nigerian institutions, sit at home. If you are working in secretariat, Nigeria secretariat, sit at home. If you are working in Nigeria government house, sit at home. All those areas are now red zones. Caution. Stay away from police checkpoints. Stay away from police barracks, police stations, secretariat, federal secretariat, local government. Stay away from all those places. If you work there, stop. I know it will pain you, but stop. It's for your own good also. It's for your own security purposes. These guys are heartless. You see the old men they burnt. Tell me now, all those old men, are they the men that are facing them? No. They will go and attack children, attack mothers, attack fathers, old men in the villages, pour them fuel and patching hoko. These guys are wicked. That's why you must stay away from these people, all their institutions. If you see them in the village coming, run. Take cover. I remember those days. They take cover. Like 1967 time. Take cover. War is going on, but they are not letting you understand it. They continue to confuse you, use propaganda, use deception to confuse you, to deceive you. You see them dancing in the market, all their men you think is normal. It's not normal. Run. Take cover if you see them. Don't wait until you begin to see Tucano jet fighter in the air in your own area, because it's happening already in Mbano. It's happening already in old Imo State. Please, don't wait until you begin to see with your eyes. Don't become Thomas. Listen to us now. For your security purpose sake, listen to us. Resign. If you're working in Nigeria secretariat, Nigeria local government, resign in police station. In fact, if you're a Biafran and you are still a police, Nigerian police, if you're a Biafran and you're still Nigerian army, I don't know who did this to you. They've not been able to understand that war is going on again between Nigeria army and Biafra armies. I don't know if you've not understood it. That when they are sending you to Biafra land, they are sending you to kill your brothers and sisters. When they tell you go and walk, enter Hilos, go to this place, they are sending you to kill your own brothers and sisters. Resign. Resign for your own sake. Don't become because of long throat of pension and gratuity. You won't do the rightful thing. Do the rightful thing is to stay at home, resign. So let me stop here. Thank you. We'll go to Jonathan. Jonathan, you have the mic. Uche, your mic is open. Can you close it until I call you, Sir Uche? Then Jonathan T. Can somebody hear me? So it won't be like I'm talking to myself.
I can hear you. Yeah, I can hear you.
Thank you. So now, Jonathan, your hand is up. You have the mic.
Mute yourself, one
I'm
person
going
at
to
a
mute
time.
Uche. Uche's mic is on.
Good evening, great Biafra, lovers of freedom. Special greeting to our leader, Madam wherever he is, and my ever Prime Minister. We are grateful unto thee. Cannot do without you. I really want to comment on the aspect of finance. The last time we had a meeting with our PM, when he had a meeting with the Biafran in the north, I called and I asked, how can we make our donation? 1 naira is money, 2 ejema is money. Yes, we here in Biafran whole land, we are eating. We are doing other things. So we can donate as little as we can because it is a collective effort. Yes, our brothers here that left their family and joined the army, they are doing us proud. Yeah, we have many of them, they are trying. But we that are at home, yes, doing one petty business or the other, we are getting little. So how can we eat? How can we wear clothes? How can we dress fine? Why our house is burning? As the co-host just said, how can we be chasing rats when our house is on fire? How can we be thinking of clothes to wear when our house is on fire? So we really want. I'm calling from Ohaji, new state in Biafra. I'm calling from Ohaji. I really want to know who is our state admin here, because due to the nature of things here, we don't know who is who. We are afraid of going to meeting. Even a lot of our members here deviated. Yes, so that is why we don't know. I really want to get latest updates from this. You people in that story, but you people know more than us here, and you people are more safer than us here, because we don't know where to go to meeting. We get into problem, or like one of our members that went to meeting somewhere, they went there and they asked them to, they took the oath that, since then he's not normal. So I really want to know
Sir,
the
what you do
current
first of all
state.
is to join your state group in the Telegram. When you join them in the Telegram,
Okay.
then maybe they also have WhatsApp group, your own state. Then you join them what they are doing from there. You know how to do, because they are donating. All the states are now donating. So when you join your own, where you are, they are making a noise. So can you hear me, Jonathan?
Okay. I can
Now
hear you. I
mute
can
your
hear
mic
you.
so all other people can hear what we are saying, because noise is coming from your
Okay.
background. Just mute your mic. Okay. So first of all, join your state group in Telegram. Open an account with Telegram. Your state there, join there. You understand? From there, you know the information, what's going on there. And states also have a WhatsApp group. From there, when they are doing donation, collecting money, you know how they go about it. You get it from there. Please. Is it okay? Find out we have 40 new states and Ebube as the capital. Find out where your old state and entered. From there, you get your join in Telegram of your state. From there, you know what is happening in your own
Okay,
area
okay,
and how to donate. Okay.
okay,
And
okay. I will do
Sister
that.
Stella,
I'll still come back to you.
let me interject a little
Okay.
bit. To add to that, I think like this time around now, all meetings should be ceased for now, please. For your safety. You should cancel all this meeting, any gathering at all, because these people, they are out. You understand? They will not go to the bush to be looking for our men to combat with. No. They will be combating with the little vulnerable people outside there. Please, every meeting for now should be held. Please, please. You need to stop it for now. You can be doing it on your Zoom or whatsoever you want to do. But for gathering now, please, you have to stop that. Please. Thank you.
Okay, so Jonathan, are you
Okay, thank you, thank you. I've heard you. I will do that, and I'll still come back next time to give a reply to it. Thank you very much.
okay? And then try and follow our PM Twitter space and Twitter handle, X handle, and our information minister, so you know what's up. Hmm? Jonathan, did you hear me? Okay.
Yes, I heard you, man. I heard you.
And
Thank
if
you
you
very
go
much.
to our information minister's X handle, you see a lot of informations there. Also, you see if you want to vote, if you want to apply for your ID card. People at home are not doing it yet, and every other thing you need. You go there, you will see also where you can connect. Okay. Who's next? Brian, are you there now? So take the mic, Brian. Please, when you pick up the mic, don't put it in your pocket. Okay, so who's next? Mr. Black. Redland Black. You have the mic, sir. Can you hear me?
Okay, I can hear you. Thank you very much. First of all, good evening from this side. Good evening, house. Once again, I want to thank you, the host and the co-host, also the speakers and the listeners. Also, I want to comment on the 30 days lockdown. So I was thinking maybe maybe these 30 days should be extended to 60 days. You know, because we are really fighting wolves. And I like it when they said it's not about school, hospital, and businesses. It should be this terrorist, organization. You know, I really think. But I also want to talk about my condolence to the people who lost their life in Ogbaro. I saw the ugly incident there where they burnt houses and killed a lot of unarmed civilians. It was very heartbroken. So my condolence to the family. I must also thank you for our gallant men who are fighting tirelessly every day, every night, every morning to see that we are free from this Fulani, slave. I also thank our PMB, His Excellency Simon Epa. He's doing a very great job, I must say. I thank you. I thank God for having someone like him in our midst, especially this difficult time. And I was wondering, if not for Simon Epa, I don't know what would have become of I don't know how Biafra land would have looked like by now, if not for the effort he has put. I must thank him. I will also talk about this donation. Some people do not have the intel, the information necessary, because some people might like to, to donate whatever they have. Kobo is money. Like any little thing can help. There are some people who can help financially. There are some other people also who can also help physically. So I heard what the co-host said, that we should look for a Telegram group, and join there. From there, we'll know about the. But I can tell that I don't know any Telegram. Maybe after this was, maybe I need some, information, so that if I can do my own donation. Yeah.
When you install Telegram to your phone,
Okay.
what we mean is that after you have your Telegram account properly installed and configured,
Yes.
the state de facto groups are all on Telegrams. So you will reach out to any of us and you tell us the name of your state. We will send you the link. When you click the link of your state, you will be able to join the group of your state, the de facto state group. So inside your state group, you make your discussions there and you know how to make your donations so that your money can go through.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
I have small. Let me just say a little before I give other people the chance to speak. I'm residing in the so-called South. Though I'm not, there is nothing happening this particular side. All the heat is on the Southeast, because they believe that Southeast is the area whereby Southeast is really giving them tough time. The zoo army and the Fulani terrorists. You know, I want to use this opportunity to tell my people that they should not panic, because I've been following Simon Ekpa right from time. So I was monitoring the movements. So to the extent I now know that this guy is a true leader, despite even with what our leader talked about him, that we should follow this guy, that he knows what we want. So I also saw some propaganda, on this space, like on this space, from the Yoruba side. They were bringing a lot of should I say propaganda, posting some some things against him, trying to discredit him. But that one is not the issue, because as far as I'm concerned, I don't listen to propaganda. I know myself, so I know my leader, and my leader knows us also. He knows his followers. So I will also say that we should not be listening to propagandas, especially some people who need to to seek attention. I saw one guy who was saying that Simon Ekpa is a fraud and this and that. So people were there praising him, saying some. I said, no, we shouldn't be giving these people the opportunity. Like, well, we shouldn't be making them trend. We have passed that level. Our eyes should be on the ball. There's a war in Biafra land, and the zoo media, the brand envelope gutter media are not carrying the news. Everybody feel that there is nothing is happening, but something is happening, which the media have refused to publish it. So this is a guerrilla, should I say guerrilla war? So our people must be vigilant. Like our sister here said, everybody, we must be vigilant in our movement, because the unharmed, like the civilians now are the target, because these people cannot go after our men. They know they can't stand them. So what they do is that they go after civilians, people who do not have arms to fight back. And after the atrocity has been done, there is no media house that will carry it, like to say this is what is going on. I was in Delta State in 2021. So these people sent an helicopter. The helicopter was flying, bombing people's farm. So people in the farm, that they were running for their lives. Okay, you understand? Everybody was running. So that day was very terrible. I thought that maybe the following day I saw this thing on the media. Nobody published it. So this is what they have been doing for long, and they are not saying it out. So we must be very vigilant. We must be very careful, especially our civilians. We should avoid let me say illegal gathering. We should know how we talk. Our discussion should not be Biafra discussion. We know where to discuss it. If we want to discuss it, it should be on the space.
Radiant, but we have long passed this stage you're talking about, because now our people are bold. Our people can see that Biafra is here, and our people in homeland are speaking up.
Okay,
This
no
is not
problem.
the time our people are no more afraid. Our people are speaking up everywhere they are, both in their media, and that's also why we are here. All their Yoruba lying fake news media, we are here to debunk all their lies. So when you say that people should, that stage you are talking about, we've gone past that stage. Biafrans have voted, and they are still voting. Over 50 million Biafrans have voted yes to exit Nigeria. And also Nigeria, they know about it. Even they themselves, Nigerians, are also speaking about Biafra freedom and Biafra referendum. So we've gone past that stage, brother. So people should speak up. That veil is out. The veil they use, I don't know if they did anything on us that we will never understand. The veil is out. Our people are understanding that war is going on, and they've been fed with a lot of lies from Nigeria government, and enough is enough of their lies. And we have also delegitimize them. We have told them we don't want them anymore. We are no more loyal to Nigeria government. Thank you, Jonathan. There's a lot of hands up. Helen, you want to say something?
Thank you very much.
Helen, are you there? You want to say something? Thumbs up or thumbs down? You don't want to say something? Oh
no, I'm okay for now. I'm a little bit busy.
Okay. So Jonathan, they've been knocking you off and on. You have the mic, sir. I've called you before also. Jonathan, T-Boy.
I have spoken. I have spoken.
Okay. Then we go to Simon Izuchukwu. Izuchukwu, you have the mic, sir. Simon Izuchukwu.
Yeah, Sister Sula, if I'm not coming and you let me know, please.
We can hear you, sir, but just
evening.
speak up, sir.
Yeah, I'm in a train. Yeah, I'm in a public transport. I greet you, Sister Stella. I greet you, my information minister, the Odogu. Yeah, I greet you all. May God bless you and strengthen you people all, please. I want to say one or two things. One, this our brother that just speaking, I feel that he's just waking up and he's speaking like all disobedient. Yeah, they don't know where they stand. And they don't know where they listen to. This one our own, this one our own. That's the way he's speaking. The language they told me that time in Germany when obedient to us. But when you say they say this one our own, this one our own, make us support them. Yeah, that's the way he's speaking. He's just speaking as somebody is just waking up. Yeah. Uh, Second one is I've been seeing what is happening. Biafra, that Biafra is already here. They don't know. I don't want to open who I am, but I come from Imo State. I I have some people around on the government and the military. Yes. Second one, in this kind condition where we are, ah, the place is loud. Train, please. Am I coming out? Am I coming out?
Yeah, but where you are is a bit noisy. Speak up and.
Yeah, I'm in a public trans. There's a problem here. Um, Sister Sarah, let me mute my mic. Let me just in like 10 minutes I will drop. I
Okay,
can request
okay,
for it again,
okay.
please.
Okay.
Yeah,
Thank you.
please. Yeah.
Thank you. We'll go to Batlomi. Batlomi, are you there? You have the mic, sir.
My auntie, my big auntie, Madam Stella, I greet you. Good evening. Am I coming out?
Yes, sir.
Oh, I greet Madam Helen. I greet my Prime Minister. Oh, first of all, let me pray for my leader. Chukwu okike abịama. Soja ọbụla tụkwasara gị obi ihe na-apụ ime ya. Ebe gworugo Maazị Nnamdị Kalụ tụkwasara gị obi, ekwela ka ihere mee ya. Atụmatụ ọjọọ nke a na-atụ n'isi nworugo dị otu a, Chukwu okike abịama, aka nsi ha ga-aba ha n'ọnụ. Any idea they bring is their best plan. Let it be their worst mistake. In Chukwu okike abịama's name I pray. He say, my PM, hey, Obatobie, let me borrow my uncle Hamuche. Udo, 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 we love you. Asị m atụmatụ ọjọọ ha na-atụ n'isi ha, aka nsi ha ga-aba ha n'ọnụ. Ọlụ ebube a Chukwu okike abịama ji gị na-alụ, ya lụrụ gaba. 30 days lockdown. Zoo, they are feeling the heat. Honestly, they are feeling the heat. I want on a zoo. We are seeing everything is going well. Madam Stella, thank you for the wonderful work you guys are doing. Madam Helen, I greet you. My Minister of Information, Sonny Akbarawo. There is something that made me took the mic. He was explaining something to one guy, that is one of our brother, that mentioned Telegram, how to donate. The way he said it, the thing it was very easy. But I've been something I've been posting. But I have asked, how can I participate before it? Nobody responded to me. I didn't know whether, because I'm already on Telegram. Sometimes I get information there. I hope I'm coming out. Am I coming out,
Yes,
madam?
sir. Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Okay.
Yes, you are. You are
Okay, okay.
permanently.
So the telegram I've asked how will I come, how will I participate for fundraising? Nobody responded to me. I write for because I'm from Imo. I write for Vam 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 and 247 because they are the same side with me. I have wrote to them the same thing. A go telegram, no response, nothing, nothing. So it's just that I don't know whether my information will even clear the incident to me, whether it will be easy for me to write him for him to channel me because how can I be doing participating in everything? For I cannot be participating in fundraising. This freedom. If I not support my freedom, what will I support? Because people don't know that freedom is their salvation. They thought that they they tell them about heaven, use heaven, deceive everybody. Because of we Biafrans, we are the children of light, which they know. This world we are seeing, it was created with lie because of we Biafrans, and we have know what is going on. And Chukwu Okike Abiyama, I decided to send our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I call him my savior of my time. In history of Chukwu Okike Abiyama, when God want to deliver his children, he normally use two people. People don't know what is going on. What is going on is the last miracle. And it must surely come to pass because it already been spoken. Our prime minister, I call him the master planner. The master planner will end the game. You will be the end of this zoological republic. My Stella, because we in the zoo here, we know what is going on. Even this pass, this human, the way they say human pass, as they say pass of human pass. Thank God for Liberation Army that stopping them. Unlike before, because the thing is too common. Very common. You see this GO of other states. We call GO of Imo State. Do you have kidney? Do you have this? Do you have this? Is how they market our say buyer. Do you have this? This is how they sell our pass in Biafra land. Because of what?
So it's
We are
even worse in Yoruba land now. Very, very worse. If you look at the whole X, you can see it flying everywhere. You understand? So when you're
yes,
talking about selling of human parts, it's even worse that even the some what do you call them? The Afonjas that are collecting and selling
yes.
and some
Because
are also eating. So
Thank God for media of today, my auntie. Thank God for media of today. You know, they paint all these lies. I'm not talking about I mean the Fulani people they store in police station. Every police station, they are the one they in charge. They are the one doing this business. It's not our people. Are you getting me? So they use some all this collaborating with this. They do. It's not our people. They use media to corrupt Biafrans. We are evil. That is what they do to our brothers in the Rivana area. They tell the Igbo are this, Igbo are. Thank God for today. That's why I like to listen this our sister Helen, their Monday program, because they are waking up. Things is getting better. The thing they use in the past to deceive people, it cannot work for them again. Zoo is gone. If anybody don't know it today, Zoo is gone. What we are here waiting the 22nd, waiting the 2nd of December that will be declared because Zoo is no more anymore. Zoo is gone. Thank God for what our prime minister Chukwu Abiyama using our prime minister to do. If not that, man, we are not living. Honestly, we are not living. We are here we are just existing. Since I discovered that I'm a slave, happy slave, I get angry. When I started preaching, we usually get as our own preaching normally. We normally do deliverance. I don't speak much. That's why sometimes I don't like to speak. When I catch you one on one, I will talk to you about freedom. I've not mentioned Biafra, but freedom. You want to travel to another man country. That place they fall the same freedom we are fighting today. Be in this mess we are in today. So why can't you stay and fight for your freedom? Stay and fight for your freedom because freedom is your salvation. Anywhere you are is your heaven. People don't know that there is nothing like a hellfire. They believe in hellfire. They use all these man of God to make you hope. We are not hoping. We are the people that make things happen. We declare things. We don't make things. We don't hope for something. We will declare things and manifest. That's why you see some people, they give them talent to draw rain. They can draw rain immediately. You see them, then draw rain. That is who they are. We declare things. Things happen. They deceive us, create every all this to deceive the whole world by the idea because of they know who we are. And this time That's why our leader says it's a last miracle. I don't know whether my minister information is it. Can he clear me? Can I write him so that on X so that you know that I'm willing, because when we are in a zone and when we are here now in it, we don't miss our contribution. But I would like to keep it on. If he can also, that's why I write on X so that the person that followed me know that I'm not all these saboteurs. All these if I don't support my freedom, what will I support? If I will write that Barawo now for him to link me, if I want to donate, I can donate. No be I don't like notice me or something like that. Something I don't like notice me. I greet every ministers in the house. I didn't know whether, but I just coming back now. There are many of them. There are many of them.
I can't hear him, Sister Stella. Can you hear him?
Yes, I can hear him still.
Oh, okay. I want to give.
Hello, can you hear me, please?
I'm
Yes, I
hearing you.
can hear you, Helen. Can you hear me, Helen?
I'm
But
hearing
let me,
Madam Helen. I'm hearing Madam Helen.
but let me hold on.
Like he's breaking. Is it breaking or what? Or is it from my side?
I guess it's from your side. Maybe you come down. Let's information minister bring you up. And you come down so information minister can bring you up. Also, information minister, according to Batlumi, sir, you want to add something to what he's saying, because we've told him how to go about it. And
let him message me. Let him message me. I'll follow up.
okay.
Okay, I will definitely I will do that now. My minister, you are doing a great work. I'm seeing what is going on. Yeah, our leader say when that time come, when the time come, I will send men to you. These are the men. Honestly, this is the gospel. This thing is what you need to preach. You don't need to. What are you going to church? What are you going? Freedom is your salvation. Fight for your freedom. If you don't fight for your freedom to live a good life, you want to go to abroad to go and wash plate. What are you do? Why people have done that? Something that you cannot do in your country. Why will you do it in another place? I look at all those things. I say, I will stay and fight this freedom. I will stay and fight this freedom. Please, I greet all the ministers in the house, and I greet my brothers and Otunwamwanya. There are many of them. Sonny, hey, our brother Williams and Ronnie. There are many of them. There are many of the Gospel of Chukwu Kabiama. I like
But
listening to
Lomi,
them.
you remember that don't forget that people that came to foreign land. A lot of people have different reasons. You understand? Not because
Yes.
they only came out to be washing plate. A lot of people ran for
No,
their
I'm
life. You
trying to
understand?
explain. Madam Stella, I
So,
understand you.
sir,
I understand you.
okay.
Madam Stella, I understand you. Most of us here, when we are growing as a young guy, when we are growing, what will come up to your mind is just to sell land. When you finish school, just to sell land and travel. Are you getting me? That is me. I have that same vision, but some of us, like me personally, I don't have destiny of traveling because I have done that many times. I discovered that this is not your talent. I can't do that again. So I believe people are there is for this mission. That is what I will say about it. Some people are there, although I have some people I call, I tell them, they see, this guy is like you're mad. Ima, we talk like mad people because that's why our leader say that when only me talking, it's like I'm mad. So that's why the prime minister keep on talking so that they know that we have many of you. So you guys are doing a good work. Honestly, this is the gospel we need to hear. That's why I like to be there to listen, to hear, because it's changing me. He make me who I am. He transform me. He make me to understand the real of life. Because what makes you a human being the way you reason. You reason for people. You care for people. That is what Chukwu Kikabia want from you. He doesn't want much. Give him the glory. He doesn't want much for you. That's why this wonderful work you guys are doing. Honestly, I'm amazed. Anytime I like to listen to you guys, I would like to drop my mic here because I've taken much time. Thank you, Madam
Thank
Stella.
you.
You are
Thank you,
great.
sir.
I don't mention Clara Dim also the warriors. The warriors we have in our own time. I greet you
Thank you,
all.
sir. But
Thank you.
Lomi, thank you
Thank you.
for
Thank
your
you, my dear.
speech. Okay,
Thank you.
so ladies and gentlemen, 30 days lockdown is not for the market people, it's not for schools. 30 days lockdown is not for churches. All these places must continue going on. Go about your businesses. Not for banks, not for hospital. 30 days lockdown is not for your where you go to drink your you understand your bars, let me be more kind of polished. Your bars, your gatherings, 30 days lockdown is not for for you going to your market. You can always go to your market. 30 days lockdown is for all the Nigerian institutions, so like local government, federal secretariat, government houses. Give me the names. Government houses, police stations, army barracks, and army checkpoints. All these places you're shut down. Shut down. So you know how it feels. You guys used to go and call your foot soldiers, your Fulani herdsmen. They will enter inside our bushes and pull down our crops. You allow your cow to eat up our farmland, our crops, our farm produce, and it will be sweet. You love wickedness. So it's our turn now. So it's for all of you. You must continue to be shut down. You must not open for 30 days, or you meet our demand, which are you must withdraw all your terrorist armies and police off our streets. Accept Biafra self-referendum. Close every Nigerian institution in Biafra territories. Free Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, Nigeria government, terrorist government. Free Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, he didn't do anything. Free him. And free all the Biafrans you kidnapped. Free all of them that are in your custody. Free in your cells. Free all Biafrans. Because very soon now, your DPOs will begin to jump over fence. You understand? So before you start jumping over fence, do the right thing. Sit at home. Police, Nigeria police, Nigeria army, sit at home. Shut down your barracks. Shut down your police stations in Biafra land. Thank you. Thank you, Badlomi. Close your mic, sir. And we'll go to David. David and Nana, you're welcome. Sir, you have the mic.
Thank you, Sister Stella. I hope I'm coming out.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, wonderful people, lovers of freedom all over the world. I salute you. I appreciate you, the Minister of Information, the best Minister of Information that Briggy have at this moment. I salute you, sir. Thank you for bringing us together once again to continue to educate our people on the need for them to be wary of the terrorist Nigerian state. Helen Peters, the lionesses from the coastal region of Biafra, I salute you, my sister. Sister Stella, I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Let me use this opportunity to greet the man who made it possible for each and everyone to be here. The man who has paid the greatest price when it comes to the freedom of the Biafran nation, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I salute your courage, your doggedness, your steadfastness, and your education, because it is through your awareness creation that a lot of us embraced this freedom. So I salute my leader. And we know what you are passing through because of us at the Directorate of State CID of the Nigerian terrorist state. We know you are fighting for us at the war front. We promise not to disappoint you. And we know your historic coming out. We shock the whole world. We salute you, our leader. I salute our Prime Minister as well. The man, after everybody gave in, after everybody disappointed Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the Prime Minister said, over his dead body shall he leave his leader to suffer at the hands of the terrorist state. the prayer answer to the Biafran nation, the Prime Minister, I salute you as well. And I appreciate all the works of the Biafran government in exile cabinet members, distinguished ladies and gentlemen who have brought out their time, their money, and their resources to make sure that their people have freedom. I salute each and every one of you. And I salute all those who contribute immensely for the freedom of the Biafran nation. Thank you so much, wonderful Biafran. 30 days lockdown, specifically Nigeria institutions and not schools and hospitals. Of course, Biafrans all over the world, we are locking down the terrorist Nigerian institutions. These institutions are being used to intimidate Biafrans. They are being used to plan evil against our people. These are the institutions that is being locked down for 30 days. For example, the police stations. It is in the police stations that they use to kidnap Biafrans. They extort money from Biafrans. They tell you that bail is free. But once they see you on the road and take you to the police station, they ask you to pay 10,000, 20,000, in some cases, 100 and 500,000 naira before you can be freed. These are the people who tell you that bail is free. And besides, they go all out arresting Biafrans indiscriminately in order to make money for their slave masters and the terrorist state. These are the institutions we are locking down. The military barracks is a means of intimidation to our people. If you have a soldier, Fulani, they come there and tell you that, oh, this one is my brother. If you have any case, they go and call their friends in the military barracks, and when they take you there, they punish you severely. They flog you with their koboko. They even keep you there without having to tell you the reason why you are being kept at the military barracks. They use that to intimidate our people and force our people into signing documents that are unnecessary. These are the places we are locking down. The checkpoints, they use it to extort money for our people. They use it to intimidate our people, and all the rest of it. What do you call it? The government houses. These government houses are where the secretariat is, where they make out the documents, they sign and send to Hope Uzodinjo, send to Soludo to sign for approval of military to invade our land, intimidate our people, kill our people, displace our people, and burn their properties. These are the institutions that we are locking down for 30 days because they are of no use to the Biafran people. They are used to intimidate us and kill our people. But the schools are not under lockdown. We allow the children to go to school. The hospital, for those who have emergency, who have one sickness or the other, can go. In fact, Biafrans at home, you have every opportunity to go to the hospital, go to the school, go to the market, and do your normal businesses, as long as you are not working for the terrorist Nigerian state, because it is only their institutions that are being locked down for 30 days. These institutions have not been helpful to the Biafran people. And that is why we, the Biafrans, in conjunction with our government, so we no longer need all these people in our land, because through these institutions, our people have been intimidated, our people have been killed, properties has been burnt, widows have been made, widowers have been made, people who don't have orphans as well. The Nigeria institutions are means of killings to our people. And that is why in Biafra land, we no longer need all the institutions in our land. It is very, very important that our Biafran brothers and sisters understand that the time that we are at this particular time is not a time to romance the terrorist Nigerian state. Therefore, if you are a Biafran and you are working with the enemy, you are in the police, you are in the military, it is time for you to resign. We have been saying this for a very long time. We don't have mercy. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu say we don't treat cancer. We cut it off. If you are still working with the Nigerian state, that means you are an enemy of your people. You are supporting the subjugation of your people. You are supporting the killings of your people. If you watch our Prime Minister's X-Space, you can see one of our fathers from Biafra land admonishing his son, if there is anything kind of military that you need to join, it has to be the Biafran Defense Forces. It has to be the Biafran military and not the Nigerian military. The man went on to explain to you that the reason why he is saying that was because his wife was murdered in cold blood by the same military that the son have joined. And this is the reason why we are exiting Nigeria. Nigeria is a terrorist state. Nigeria don't know the rule of engagement. Nigeria don't know what is democracy. Nigerians have not been able to benefit the Biafran people since the inception of that contraction called Nigeria since 1914, the amalgamation. We have not been a people. Their modus operandi is to kill us, to annihilate us, and take over our ancestral land. And this is why we, the Biafran people, we say we can no longer fold our hands and watch our people being killed indiscriminately. We have died enough. We have been subjugated enough. They have displaced us enough. Look at what is happening all over Nigeria. People are being killed and nobody is speaking for them. People are being killed and nobody is defending them. The military is busy sending terrorists to Biafra land while the other regions in Nigeria are dying of hunger, are dying of road accident, are dying of the terrorist Nigerian state, and nobody is speaking for them. But in Biafra land and Biafran territory, we now have a government, the Biafran Republic government in exile in the diaspora, and that of the de facto in the homeland. This is the only government, legitimate government, that speaks for the Biafran people. And it is only this government that we understand. It is only this government that we respect. And the Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, is the man who has made it possible that Biafrans can go to the farm. It is only Prime Minister that made it possible that we can now speak with one voice and talk about the actions and activities that the Nigerian states are bringing to our domain. So, wonderful people and lovers of freedom, this year is our year of restoration. It is our year of freedom. Chukwu Okike Abiama have destined that all these years we've been suffering, we are being killed by the Nigerian state, that the cries, the tears have got to his domain, and we shall no longer cry no more. And that is why 2nd of December 2024 will be the redeclaration of United States of Biafra, and each will be protected. Nothing whatsoever shall stop that from coming to fruition. It is very, very important that everybody supports this government of our Prime Minister, because that is the only legitimate government that we have. Of course, we know that the self-referendum that is ongoing, the Biafran people have vehemently, over 50 million Biafrans have voted for this government to continue to speak for them. And that is why we are supporting this government with everything that we've got. With everything that we've got. If you don't support this government, tell me what you gain. You have a lot to lose if you don't support this government. It is by the actions and activities of this government that we, the Biafran people, have been able to know that actually Nigeria was designed to kill an Igbo man. Nigeria was designed never for us to progress as a people. Nigerian was designed for those who are alien to us, for those who don't know God, to take over our ancestral land. But thank God for Mazi Simon Ekpanjoko. Thank God for Mazi Nnamdi Okukanu, who created that awareness, who are working us from our subconsciousness for us to understand that anyị bụ ụmụ Chineke, for us to know that we are children of light, for us to know that God loves us, and for us to understand that all the natural resources that come from our land are the resources that is used in powering the West. And because of all these resources, these people do no longer want us to inhabit the land of our ancestors. They rather want all of us killed than be able to provide the necessary amenities that we need to prosper as a people. So freedom can never be given. It is taken. And the Biafran people have woken up to take up their freedom by thunder, by fire. And one of the templates of getting this freedom is to delegitimize the terrorist Nigerian state, who don't want us to be free, who continue to act, to fight in order for us not to be free. But we, the Biafran people, it depends on us. What do we want as a Biafran? What do you want as God's people? We have decided that it is freedom or we die. But death is for those who have come to kill us. And freedom for us who know what it means to be free. All over the world, we have contributed our own quota to the development of the world. What about our communities? What about our state? What about our nation? It is time we go back to our root. And those contributions we have made outside our root, we have to bring it to bear. And that is the reason why the Prime Minister said that he is going to bring Finland to Biafra land. What does that mean? It means good life. It means electricity. It means good road. It means pipe-borne water. It means good health care. It means industrialization. It means development. It means everything good we want to replicate in Biafra land. And how do we do that? You can't replicate that in a terrorist-controlled nation. It is not possible. They never want us to be free, because while they are embracing soon and eradicating innovation, we want to embrace civilization, because that is who we are. We don't want to live like nomadics. We don't want to live like people in the ancient days. These are 21st century, where everything has gone global, and Nigeria continue to go back in the digital ages. We are not part of Nigeria. Never accept to be a Nigerian. What have you benefited from Nigeria since you were born? I can't remember ever being proud of that contraction called Nigeria. I can never remember. It has never happened to me. And that is why I will do everything humanly possible to support the government of Biafra to destroy Nigeria, because Nigeria have destroyed destinies. Nigeria have killed a lot of people. Nigeria have killed dreams. What actually can you be proud of Nigerian for? Absolutely nothing. So we are Biafrans, and we want good life. And that good life, we have to fight for it, because freedom is never given, but freedom has to be taken. Even the Bible tells you that the kingdom of God suffereth violence, and it is only violent that they can take the kingdom of God by force. The same thing applies to freedom. Freedom suffereth violence, and only the violent can take the freedom by force. We are prepared at this particular time to take that freedom by force, because a lot of our people have been killed. A lot of fathers have been killed. A lot of mothers have been killed. A lot of children have been killed. Between 2015 to this day, Biafrans have been killed like their life matters not. Nigeria have not paid the price for the killings that have happened in Biafran territories. We can't talk about the 1967 to 1970 that they massacred a lot of Biafran children, starved them of food. But this time around, we have woken up to revenge the death of all these our ancestors who were killed just for no cause, just for being Biafrans. Never again shall it happen. And that is why we are here. That is why you are here. So if you are a Biafran and you are opportuned to be blessed by Chukwu Okike Abiama, very, very important you support the freedom of your people, especially the IOU special loan that the government is implementing. Very important that you loan this money to the government so that our freedom will be closer than expected. Because we don't have sponsors. The Nigerian government have all sponsors. They have the Arabs sponsoring them. They have those who are stealing our oil. They have British sponsoring them in order to kill you and I. But the government of Biafra only depends on Biafrans to prosecute this asymmetric war that the Nigerian government had declared on us. Very important. The government of Biafra have brought out a project whereby you donate or you loan the government your money and the government using it to fight for your freedom. As well, when freedom is restored, the government will pay you back with 100% interest. Very, very interesting and very, very profitable. You as a businessman, embrace this. It's going to be profitable to you and your family. And you as a non-Biafran, this is an opportunity for you to be a citizen of Biafra by your donation or your support to the government of Biafra. When the history of Biafra will be written, your name will also be written in gold. Wonderful people and lovers of freedom, I salute you for all we do, and may Chukwu Okike Abiama continue to bless each and every one of us as we join the government of Biafra to fight against these people who don't want us to be free. But one thing is certain, just like our leader said, they will kill us. We will kill them. At the end, Biafra will be restored. But I want to tell you that they have killed us enough. This is the time for us to revenge that killing, and Biafra will eventually be restored. Thank you so much. I yield my mic.
Thank you, David and Nana. You just nailed it. Therefore, because Nigeria terrorist government brought Biafra backwards in life, because you have turned us to the medievals, this is not acceptable by us. You must remain shut down. Because, like our brother said, no good road, no urban development, no jobs, no good medicine, no equipped medicine, fake drugs everywhere, no pipe-borne water, no electricity, pollutions everywhere, no fuel, no gas, no food, no ambulances. You must remain shut down. No functioning airports, no seaports, no old people's home. Please, is this life we are living, Biafrans? Is this life we are living? We are living, Nigerians. No fire service. In fact, we are living in the medieval, in the 21st century. Listen, Nigerian institutions remain shut down. And if you don't get to our demands, If you don't meet up to our demands, you will have 60 days shut down. Thank you, David. Thank you very much. Rage, you have the mic, sir. Rage, are you Helen?
Okay,
Hold on.
I am
Helen,
here.
hold on. Helen Peters, are you there? You have the mic.
Okay, thank you very much. Am I being
No,
heard?
hold on, Rage. Hold on. I want to bring in my co-host. Hold on, sir. Helen Peters, you have the mic. Oh.
Yeah, I'm here. Thank you very much. Thank you. If Rage wants to continue, let it continue for now, please. Thank you.
Rage, you have the mic, sir. Thank you, Helen.
Okay, thank you very much. Good evening from my location here in Nigeria. Greetings to all the great comrades in the platform, to all the Biafrans all over the world. Special thanks, special appreciation to my Prime Minister, His Excellency Prime Minister Simon Ekpa, Prime Minister of the Biafra people, as well as our Igbo leader,
Rage, your mic is breaking. Can you move towards where you can
Okay,
have a better...
okay, how is it now?
It's okay now.
How is it now? Okay, thank you very much. So, greetings to the Biafra Army and every arm carrying that our children, our women, as well as our land. We cannot appreciate it enough. Thank you very much. And the Prime Minister, West Anori of the people, honestly. So I will always say, Blara kwayo baba, Blara kwa vene, Blara kwa Nigeria, Blara wolo. Blara, Blara, Blara yo, Blara na Blara. Watano ware doze mogene. Eze wajebe doze Blara nye Simon ekpe Blara. Watano ware doze mogene. Eze wajebe doze Blara nye Simon ekpe Blara yo. I want to say, as a matter of fact, Nigeria is in for one and almighty problem, honestly. Because that all the atrocities of Nigeria all the years have been hidden. Nobody in the world hears about them. But now, everything will be blown, everything has been blown open for the world to hear. That is why sometimes, for them to report certain issues to the international community, they are scared because they know that they will be so exposed and the world will know everything about them. So that is that. And so our people, please, I want us to know that this is time for war. We are in war time. Try to understand it, because the mentality that Nigeria has given to us is that when you even see dead body on the road, you use it to do comedy. That is the mindset and the mentality that Nigeria has given. But we are wise people, and we should be wise enough to recognize that this time is time for war. Whenever you see Nigeria military or Nigeria police or whatever they call them, terrorists they call them, please take cover. Take cover. It's unfortunate that these people that were killed, they are elderly people who could not run. You can imagine. And a so-called army that killed elderly people, is that an army? So when people call them terrorists, so how can you fight such people? It's quite unfortunate. So our people, we must recognize from Isoko and especially we. I'm saying it to you people now because you don't know when to come to that place. You understand? And it got to what is it called? That Okoma. Okoma is not far from our place. You understand? Okoma is our area. So please, we must take note that this time is time for war. There is war all over, everywhere, every part of where they call Nigeria today. There is war everywhere. You understand? So we must be very security conscious. And my dear sister, Stella, you were in a space yesterday and you made a statement. And I feel like, okay, I should just correct that statement on this platform. when Okoma was spoken about, and we were saying that the whole of that area has been taken over by Islam, that the majority of those people are Muslim. No, you are not correct there, my dear sister. Honestly, that Okoma you are talking about, that is my area. You hardly find Muslims in that place. As a matter of until I left Delta State, I never knew anything called Muslim. As a matter of fact, when I came to the West and I see people raising their Yashua, I was so surprised. Because one person that people used to know at Delta there, now they are looking at him, now they call us community. You understand? So anything Muslim we don't know about, so that information is not very correct. So I just want to correct that. And so all Biafrans, please, I need you to invest on the Biafra fund. Let us learn from what happened in 1967 then. Most of us were not born with, but they told us the story of the war. You understand? When our people, especially from the hinterland, from the most part, we lost all our property. You understand? 20 parts were given to us. But because of the proactiveness of the Biafra government, they have gone ahead to establish the Biafra where you can put all your money in. And another platform again, the IOU, where you can put all your money in again. You understand? So please, let's not allow what happened to us before to happen to us again. You understand? So those are the few points I just want to make here. And to our honorable Minister of Information, I just want to say a very big thank you. Because when it first happened, when our leader was kidnapped, it's like our prime minister was alone. But you people came up, you understand, to support him. So if you were not here for you, Biafra Unite, I cannot forget these three. You understand? One that I was even thinking that would be very strong today was Sima. You understand? That because of Opemile, because of Nelly Pepus, you understand? Pepus swayed that one away. And so Pepus took him off, small boy like that. Follow old mama Pepus, you understand? I saw that they knock him off. You understand? So because of that, when they don't pay Nelly, now Nelly withdrew. You understand? So the guy now, you don't even know he left from the right now. Anywhere the left face, because this more money, they put more money enter inside now to the museum. You understand? So our honorable Minister of Information, I want to say very thank you for standing by our Prime Minister. I want to say very big thank you to Biafra Unite as well for standing by Biafra Prime Minister. You understand? So thank you very much to all the ministers that are present in this place, to all the hosts, to all the great comrades, the clarities of this world, the David Unala, sir. As a matter of fact, your wisdom is so unmatched. You understand? Sometimes the way when I listen to you analyze, I just open my mind. I say, yes, this is the embodiment of wisdom. Thank you very much. My name is Major. I'm an Isoto Biafra. So wapama, wapama, wafio of your rock. For money, wafio of your rock. Freedom money. You understand? I support the Prime Minister man and analyst of Simon Ekpa. You understand? So with this, we get home. Like I said earlier, please, if life is hitting you so hard here in Nigeria, let your only consolation be the hopes of Biafra. Biafra is coming. And this suffering, this pain, this hunger will be over. This killing will be over. This marginalization, this terrorism, killing our fathers, killing our mothers, killing our children, it will be over. Let that be your hope. Thank you very much for giving me the mic. I yield here. God bless you.
Thank you, my
Biafra
brother. Thank you, Reja Fury. We appreciate your submission. To add to Okwama for the government to say they boasted that they want to flatten that place, and they went there, they did the same. They said they want to flatten it. They did it without even remorse. Up till now, Okwama, what happened in Okwama, nobody can tell. They did not explain to us what was the cause of carrying what to vulnerable people like that living in such a remote place. You understand? Up till now, the Nigeria terrorist military, they did not say what happened there. They just killed the innocent people and go scot-free, all because we are in one Nigeria. Do you think if we have our own country, these intruders will just come to our land and boast they want to come and flatten our people and nobody will challenge them? This is the reason why we need our country, Biafra. The main reason why we should all support this freedom. And our Roboisoko people should be the people even carrying this freedom on top of their head. Because since the inception of Nigeria, we have not gained anything from Nigeria. You understand?
Sister Helen,
Yeah, I'm hearing you.
Sister
Yes,
Helen,
come on.
these people they can never go scot-free. It doesn't matter how long it takes. For killing our people at Okwama community, burning it down, raising it down, killing our people, women and children, I can guarantee you that they are not going to go scot-free. It is practically impossible. The blood of all those they killed will come for revenge. We are here. We are going to decimate Nigeria to totality. Aniga, in short, thank you so much. I use my
Thank
mic.
you, my brother David Nana. So when these people are boasting of coming to kill vulnerable people, what happened to the terrorists in the north? They are there killing people, maiming them, ransacking villages, and renaming them to themselves. The Fulanis we are talking about now. These are foreigners from nowhere. We don't know. All of a sudden, they invaded Nigeria. Up till now, they are the cause of everything that is happening in that country. Without this invasion of Fulanis, I don't think everybody will be agitating for freedom. No, at least we will have come to a round table. But these people, they meant whatsoever they have planned. Their agenda to take over Nigeria, their agenda to Islamize you, their agenda to Sharialize you, that is just their agenda. And they have sponsors. They are not just like you are seeing them. No, they are not just from the politicians from Aso Rock. No, even their Arabs brothers, they are supporting them in this agenda. So our people, we only have ourselves to ourselves. That is why anything you have, you must have to contribute for us to have this freedom. If we should wait for, let's say, somebody from the zoo to come and support us, they have never supported us. We have billionaires, millionaires in our midst. They will not support us because they are benefiting from the corruption of the zoo. Please, for this cause, we all should help ourselves to get this freedom, most especially from our region. We have suffered in that country. We have suffered. The only thing we have not really suffered is the killing. That is because we don't have the voice to cry out. The only voice that you will see our people crying out is to run to the so-called zoo media channel, and they will be crying. They are taking our resources, so nobody is even informing us that they have sold our resources. They have no voice. We have no voice. Since the beginning of that country, we have no voice. And now that the Prime Minister, our leader, has given us a voice, that when Biafra comes, anything that is in your land, you are going to be using it to develop yourself. And that is our hope. So why not support this freedom? Please, my people, come and support this freedom. Thank you very much. I yield my mic to my host or co-host. Thank you.
Helen, your co-host is not here. I can't see. Maybe it's me.
Sister Stella, she's gone. Okay. Can you come up then, Clara James? You're on the mic.
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah,
I'll make
please,
my
you have the
submission
mic.
now.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. Hello, Biafrans. I don't know, is it night in my area? I greet everybody. All protocol must be observed. This is a Biafran Republic government in exile and homeland space. We are very happy to be here. We were here today, in the morning up to the afternoon, and we will continue to speak. We will continue to tell the people our story, and no one will tell that story for us anymore, unlike what they have been doing, taking history away from us, taking everything during the genocidal war, where there was strangulation of communication. This will not happen. Elon Musk, we are grateful that we still have this platform to be able, this Twitter or X, you call it, to use. And then we're hoping that there's updates. Currently, our PM, our Prime Minister, update us on the development of our own app. At least we are using this app at the moment. The rest of them have compromised. The Facebooks of the world,
the YouTubes of the world, Instagram, and all of them, they have compromised. But where there is no way, God will create a way. And that is why Biafra is mandated, and it's a particular thing that must come from Chukwokika Biama. That is why where everywhere you think all the roads are blocked, you just see that gleam of light, that little gleam of light of ours will come up, and this is what is happening. Exactly what happened with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. When they all thought it all ended. Biafrans, my brothers and sisters, we are here today on space, and we can tell our own story. They thought it was all over, and that hope, that glimpse of hope, that's the fact that it is a mandate. There's nothing anyone can do to stop it. Biafra is here, and we are making sure that we are telling the people no amount of propaganda, no amount of funjas, no amount of ronu, no amount of arewa, no amount of Usman Danfodio legacy or anything, even no amount of our neighbors outside, the likes of the United Kingdom, the likes of United States, and the whole of Europe. No, all of you put together, Biafra is here. Nothing is stopping Biafra, because we are determined people. We have paid the price too much, and we will not take it any longer. We will do everything to make sure the restoration of Biafra, the declaration of the restoration of Biafra on the 2nd of December 2024, which is sacrosanct, there's nothing that will stop it. The Biafra will be redeclared. And that is the position that we are in. We are saying it without missing our words. We are determined. Nothing will stop it. Nothing. If you like, you burn all the old people in Biafra land, pour petrol on them, and burn their homes, burn their market, burn everything. It will not stop it. It will not stop it. Because the time is now. It is Biafra time. It is Biafra o'clock. It is now. Nothing is going to stop this. So, Biafrans, I greet you. The topic is 30 days lockdown. Specifically, Nigerian institution and not schools and hospitals. The good thing is that in as much as we are talking of communication, our dissemination of our information, every Biafran knows this particular topic we've put in there. That is how formidable, that is how the Biafrans, everybody wants this freedom. They search for this information. They make sure they get information because they are determined. They do not give a damn at the moment. They want to know what is happening. They are up to date with information. You will not believe it. The people, the Biafrans on home ground, they have more information than everybody. People right in the villages, everybody have this information. And it's because they have, even if they don't have access to it, they go and search for it. They search and they find out that this is what is happening. And we will continue to applaud and to continue to pray for everybody involved in this Biafra restoration. This information, it's very clear. None of the zoo propaganda, brown envelope journalists or anything that they put out there. Gone are those days, BBC Igbo and all of those things, talking trash. None of those happening now, because the Biafra themselves, the 50 million votes and counting that have given their mandate, they go out, they get this information. They know that this is a trial, this 1 month lockdown. The Prime Minister that is leading this Biafra has specifically been very good at sending information. Anything happens like this, you will see him emergency space. He comes in, he gives this information. He makes sure he lets the people know during fundraising, and we have all the other medias on Facebook, on YouTube, who sends this information out. They know, Biafrans know that this is just for the institutions in Biafra land, and that is what it is. That is what it is. But please, he has been saying this over a year now. One day you will wake up and Obi Nzebarak will not be there anymore. That means stay away from army checkpoints, barracks, and everything. Stay away. We are not, I don't know, he doesn't know the day is going to happen. And you don't be an enabler. Don't be used as the propaganda. The propaganda that the zoo will use your picture to say this and that. Don't be that propaganda for them. Because if you don't do it, you yourself, all of us will be here on this space talking about you. It is so important that you must all key in into the Prime Minister X handle. Always update is there. Everybody, the Minister for Information, update is there. Everybody has the update of what is happening, and all this information has been kept for everybody. And please, 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 we will continue to appeal to everybody in the homeland, because anything you see, there are channels of information that you could be, that is important information. You know how to send your information. When you see something, say something. When you see something, say something. That is what it is. Because Biafrans, we are currently at war. We are currently at war, and this war was brought to us. They brought this war to us. We didn't ask for it, and we are defending ourselves. When you watch American football, they say offensive, and what's the other one? And that's what we've been doing. We've been defending. Offensive is what we are practicing now. And for the first time, our angels, the Biafran Liberation Army, the Biafran Defense Forces are making sure that this particular sit at home for the institutions, yes, it's going to be defended. We are going to defend it. We are the ones for the first time they will do it. They are out there. So Biafrans, these are little key information that it's out there to save lives, because the Prime Minister and all the Biafran cabinet and in the homeland, their job is to save life. They don't want to take life. That is why this period of time, you must listen to instructions, you must follow instructions, and try and keep yourself safe. The joy is for our men to go out for an operation, come back successfully, because the Biafrans have keyed in. The Biafrans understand that when they see our men, our soldiers, and our army, they know they are friendly ones, that they are part of them, that they are the same people. They know that they need to support them, and the way to support them, stay away. Stop videoing unnecessarily and shouting, hey, God, 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 please. That is what you can do for them. Stay away, and I'm happy everybody understands that now, and that is what is happening. And we thank you for all the protection that you have been giving our men. And this will carry on, because this is just a trial. This is just to see how things are. The think tank, the military think tank in Biafra Republic government will analyze this thing. They will know what they need to do. And please, we need to continue to support our men on ground, because this is what Christopher Musta called asymmetric warfare, which is a form of guerrilla warfare. They don't know when the men will strike. They don't know anything. They are at a disadvantage. There has not been in the history of asymmetric warfare where people like the Musa, the Nigerian government, will win the war. It has never been recorded. Never. So this is our victory. It is our victory. It is only us that can stop us. It is our victory. There has never been a record of where they have won. Look at the mighty America. They went to, where was it in, I forgot, it just escaped me now. David, anybody can remind me? They Americans, the Vietnam War, yes, they were there. It is a similar type of war. They were there for years. Look at when America went, the Russia went into where is this place now? They went into Afghanistan. They left in shame. America has the same thing because our men are volunteer soldiers. They are our men. It's our ground. The advantage is on us. None of them. It is a war that they cannot fight and win. They know that. They know they are in their hand. The combination of Nigeria is even worse. This worse because they have opened their plank up in the north. The whole of the north is being ravaged by the terrorists. It was all open. They are begging, they are running to Chad, they are running to Niger to support them, to stop these men from coming in. There is ammunition everywhere, infiltration of ammunition everywhere in the north. They are bringing in arms upon arms, and people are coming in from Cameroon, Cameroon side. They are coming in from the north. They are coming in from Sokoto, Borno, every area of the north. These people are trooping in. The Nigerian army are overwhelmed. They cannot do anything. They are even reconsidering going to get their base now in Sokoto. This is how bad it is for them. It is a win-win for Biafra and for freedom fighters and for people who want freedom, and that is what it is. Nothing they will do that will stop the Biafra coming this time around, because they know they have lost every legitimate right to come to our land, to tell us to continue to pay the price of one Nigeria. You have killed us enough. We have paid the ultimate price of remaining in Nigeria. We are not going to do that anymore, because Nigeria, my people of Biafra, we say, Nigeria, we are no more. Southeast, we are no more. And Biafra, we must be. So it's Biafra Mass Exodus 2024. They have killed us enough. Everything they have done in the zoo, it is all corruption. It is all subjugation. It is all tribalism and what you call when they all decide that everything, which is subjugation, they've decided that everything goes to the north and to the west, and they have, like Sister Sella said, we had nothing left. Nothing left in the south. They have taken everything, and they left us with nothing. They thought we were going to be like that forever. When Mazi Nnamdi Kanu came and said, we're not going to take this anymore, he continued to spend his time to tell the people what is happening what is happening to us, and gently he started telling people started listening, people started believing, people started doing their own research. They started finding out that this is coming from this man is the absolute truth. So Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, we thank you so much. Just hold in there. You're coming out. Our Prime Minister have said, and now I'm saying it, and the whole of Biafra are saying it, will be in a spectacular way. They want to use this month, they want to use it to see how, if they can destabilize what we are doing. They are making sure they want to release him close to close to that November that we are going for this convention and everything, but it will not stop us. It is not going to stop us. It is the Prime Minister is preparing for every eventuality, and that is what it is. Because what they don't know, that the connection between our Prime Minister and our leader, it's like a spiritual son to a father. And that is what it is. So the likes of his brother, Kanuta Kanu, the likes of the IPOB Nigerian, the likes of all the legislators and all the governors and everything, and those who are gaining from the Nigerian establishment, you have failed. You can continue to rant. You can continue to put your information that nobody takes notice of anymore. So it does not bother anybody, because I saw the nonsense that Kanuta put in there. Because now it seems they have unleashed their media war. These are people who are agents of Nigeria. You can see there's somebody now, there's a financier now that is giving these people money. They are all there. They are coming out like droves. They're coming in and putting all this narrative. What they want to do, it is too late. Prime Minister will say, you have come too late. And it's exactly that. These people are late in coming. They want to attack the personality of our prime minister. Can you not see the pattern of what they are putting in out there? He is fake. He is lie. He is this. They just want to, but they have come too late because 50 million people has given him the mandate. So you have come too late, bro. There's nothing. Kanu Takanu, there's nothing you can do. You have come exactly too late. And the likes of all this Omotayo and the likes of all of these you people, Emeka, whatever you are, the Chinasa, whatever you are, aka Abbas, all of you, you have come too late. He has told you, I will be your end. All this heat on or you see on the social media, give it few weeks, it will go down. He is already your end. On that, when February, was it February? I can't remember, 28, when we made that vote, I was wondering, what is going to happen? My dear Biafrans, we are here today talking. These people are gone. You shall hear them no more, Prime Minister said, and we hear them no more. We hear them no more. They are nothing to count about. So when you see their posts, tell them whatever you want to tell them. Let them know that they are completely a disgrace to human being and a disgrace to Biafra. When Mazi Nnamdi Kanu comes out, they'll say, oh, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is going to do this. You are a failure. You go to school, you have your lecturers who have taught you something, and it's time to do exam. What you are saying is that, oh, lecturer, come and help me write this exam. That is why you are a failure. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has done his job. He has taught us what we need to do, and that is why we must finish that job. And the likes of this Mohammed Abbas, all of them, they are trying to take glory for what our prime minister has done. You will see them, they come in with some, he's now a representative of the Nigerian media, bringing in news. He will talk about news in the Nigerian media. He is representing them because he wants to take glory. They want to say that they are still relevant. My dear, you people are irrelevant. You are nowhere. You are nothing anymore. We have a government. You were an organization. This is a proper government we have. Run. This proper government is being run by intelligent people, people with different calibers of quality of people, with different professions, the ladies and women and men, everybody that's put hands together. These are cropped of the highest intelligent people that we have, the prime minister has put together. And they are doing the needful. They are representing us in a very good way. And this is all envy and jealousy. You know exactly that Biafra, that this prime minister has been focused, has been consistent, has been transparent, has done everything. But you have just continually attacked him. Continually attack him because of your hatred and jealousy. And that is why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said, oh God, the Biafran jealousy is different from any other jealousy he's seen. These people, when he was saying it, I never believed too much, but now I can see. Up till now, these idiots are still writing rubbish all over everywhere. It's incredible to know that they are cropped of people like this. They are the shame of the world. They should bury their face inside water because they are supposed to be the foolish people you have on earth. They are still trying to distract this young man that is leading us for this Biafra, trying to distract him with all of this. That was what that Omotayo Williams did. Distracted our prime minister because it's not what him replying that idiot Afonja, a man who could not even show his face, using the picture of other people. They do, and talking trash. They are all talking trash because they cannot do and achieve what he's doing. Because what he's doing is right. They know that they cannot do it. And when they cannot do it, that is the trace of a human being for you. They want to bring you down. And this time around, we will not let you do that because our prime minister is got a 50 million vote support and we are all here. We are all here to make sure you don't achieve what you want to do. My dear Biafrans, the world knows exactly who our prime minister is, as according to the lobbies, all the people they have introduced to him in the United States legislation. He has been able to talk. He has been they said he was so respected. They looked at him with a lot of respect. They call him Excellency. He was articulated. He was able to put his case through. And a lot of the time when he says this thing, people don't believe that a country kills its own people in order to remain the same. And exactly this is what it is happening. And when he tells them, he gives them instances, and people will never believe our story. But we thank God, we are the ones saying our story. We are alive and will continue to say our story. Thank you, Biafrans. This country, the zoo, is a failed state. It's a country that has lost the trust of all its people, and is characterized by a number of indices. Is a weak government. The government is not able to provide basic service for the states and for its people. Look at the price of petrol. He is not able to provide just basic necessity, housing, shelter, which is housing, shelter, water, food. According to statistics, this is not me saying it, 130 million Nigerians do not have proper shelter, water, electricity. They are not able to feed. They eat only 1 meal a day. That is the statistics. They say currently 4 million children are in the process of starvation in the northwest and in the northeast of Nigeria. A failed state will have political instability. The whole of the north has been overtaken by the terrorists. The country is being run by terrorists. So there is so much political instability. We have only one party system where it is full of corruption and everything. The economy has declined. The naira has been voted the worst currency in Africa currently. Even in the whole of West Africa, the naira has been voted the worst currency. Apparently, it is like $1,600, 600 naira to $1. That is how bad it is. Poor infrastructures. Our people are dying every day, dying on a treacherous road. The roads are terrible. The roads are killer traps. And when they want to even build the road, the likes of Tinubu, the most corrupt drug lord that God has put in the world, he is there with his friend. He gave the contract of Lagos to Calabar, and he is paying how many million? 3 billion per kilometer, 1 kilometer of the road. He is spending serious money. They have spent the money, they have shared it among themselves, and that is where they put poor infrastructure in there. High crime rates, everybody, everywhere in the country, people are suffering. Almost people are going into Yahoo, 419, stealing. The other day in social media, everybody saw a well-dressed man in one of the Yoruba market. Well-dressed man. What did he steal? He stole bread. He stole bread because his children probably are starving. They told him to kneel down. And they were asking not to do it again. If he was unlucky, they would have probably burnt him to death. That is what is happening. And that is hunger. And when they cry that they are hungry, they go to their government, they protest, they arrest them, and they charge them for treason. They are not even allowed to have bail. They are not allowed to be given bail. Judicial ineffectiveness. You had Tanko Mohammed from they took Onoge. Onoge was taken away for Tanko Mohammed. Tanko Mohammed came in. He did this corruption. Now they brought what is that one that they brought? Whether it's William, I've forgotten the one they brought. That make sure his job was to make sure that is the chief. They brought him so that Tinubu might get, they know the case might go to court, so he will be able to do everything and he will win. Now he's left. They now bought some Kudirat lady who they said had some issue to get into America. Now he's the one there. When they say the judiciary is the last hope of the common man, in the zoo, the judiciary is not the hope of the common man. You protest that you are hungry, they put you behind bars, they charge you for treasonable offense, which means in the zoo law, you might likely lose your life. They are not allowed to have bail. And these corrupt leaders are going everywhere. Tinubu is buying jet plane, he's buying bulletproof cars for wives, for the senators, for everything, and the people are not allowed to talk. Meanwhile, the whole of our land, Biafra land, the military have militarized the whole place. So these are all the indices of a failed state. You can never say we should remain with this failed state. That is why Biafra must leave. We will not stay there. We are not going to stay there because Biafra will not take any of that anymore. 21 billion Tinubu used to renovate the vice president's residence. 70 billion he used to buy cars for his legislators. 4 billion he used to renovate Dodan Barrack. 3 billion he used to renovate Aguda House. 5 billion he paid for the tax force. 1.5 billion to purchase car for the first lady. And then he increased the judge's salary by 100%. Then he used another 15 trillion to do the road to Calabar and whatever that I've just mentioned. So this is how he was spending the money, and there's nothing on that Calabar road. 4 billion was spent per kilometer. For 1 kilometer, they were spending 4 billion. This is what is happening. My people of Biafra, there is no road in the zoo anymore. Those of you who haven't keyed in, you know the truth. It is not a change of personnel that will solve the Nigerian issue. We are not the same people. We can never be the same people. The diversity is too dangerous. We must all be, the indigenous people must be allowed to live their life. It is our inalienable right to live our life and choose how we want to live and who will govern us. Our way of life is different from theirs. The culture, the tradition is completely different. For those who are still saying on the sideline, thinking, oh, 2027, don't. There's no cure. The zoo is in a stage 4 cancer. Stage 4, and it needs to be cut off. Cutting it off is the arrival of Biafra. And that Biafra will wake Africa up. So my people, I thank you so much. Thank you, the hosts and the co-host, for giving me this time to make this my submission. Please, tomorrow is our fundraising. No matter how little the money is, this Prime Minister has proved beyond reasonable doubt his integrity is intact. The trust he required from us, we have given him the trust. We can see that the little money he's taking, he's using it judiciously. That little money, you can see how he has been so successful. There's so much program going on at the same time. There's so much expensive. This is a freedom that is so expensive because he wants to get it right from the root cause. From the root cause, he wants to get it right. That is why the data is going on. That is an expensive business. The junior, whatever, it's expensive. He wants to get it right. We don't do things half-heartedly. And that is why this freedom is key and is so expensive. You must put in as much as you can as a people. For those who want to support, continue to support. For those who are thinking of supporting, we welcome you. If you have any questions you want to ask about your supporting, you've got our ministers that you can tap in. You've got our information minister. Go to his wall, he will respond back to you. So fundraising is tomorrow. Our IOU is there. The loan is there. These are the brilliant think tank Biafrans who's put this loan together. If you want to, if other people are doing something like the zoo, Tinubu just went to China, Jinping or whatever his name is. He went there. He's saying all the things he's doing is to reform. Beggars, they are begging up and down. Beggars. begging. Look at how emaciated looking he was standing next to that guy, begging to borrow more money. This is a country where they have, is it either 96 or 97? The debt to ratio is incredible. So basically, these people, they cannot even fund their debt anymore. They cannot fund their debt. And this is what is happening, and they are still going to beg. And when they are talking, they will talk about our resources, our crude oil and our gas. Hey, God, I am waiting for the day we take that crude oil and gas from your mouth, because you do not have crude oil and gas. That crude oil and gas belongs to Biafra land, and we will take it because we are not part of Nigeria. So the loan is there, Biafrans, please key into the loan. If you go on the website, it is $1.50. It's not a lot of money. Starting from there, nothing is too small. We are currently at war. We need a lot of things to support the angels. We need a lot of things that are going on. Mazinam Kanu is there. We have the lobbies there. We have a lot of things that we are doing at the moment. So all of this is finances. Freedom is not cheap. And that is what we know. But Chukwu Okike Abiama has said that in what way we are, with this little money, we will continue to do wonders. Prime Minister made a comment the other day and he said, I don't know how we did it with this little money we have, because it is Biafran time. And that is why nobody will claim and say this victory belongs to this or that. It is from Chukwu Okike Abiama. Chukwu Okike Abiama is the one doing it. And when Mazinam Kanu said we will climb so many mountains, different mountains, meet different challenges, we will overcome it. Finance is one of them. But Chukwu Okike Abiama will continue to direct us. I yield my mic. Thank you. Thank you, the co-host, Helen Peters. Thank you for that.
Thank you, my sister, for that wonderful submission, the lioness. Thank you very much. We appreciate you. Thank you. I think I see the presence of our minister, Minister Snow. You were on the mic before. I don't know if you can still come up. If not, let me yield the mic to Morris, please. Thank you. Morris, you have the mic.
As Ellen, who has not spoken, because we
Morris,
have
are
to.
you there, please?
Yes, I am.
Ellen, can you hear me? Morris, can you hear me?
Yes, sir, I can hear you.
I think Ellen cannot hear me.
Morris, can you speak?
Yes, I'm speaking already. Can you hear me?
Yes, Morris, I can hear you. Hold on.
Okay.
Because we are rounding up. So, Ellen, you can come back again because you didn't hear me. We're rounding up, please. Those on the mic that have not spoken, as you finish speak, we should be rounding up, please. So, Morris, go on, please.
Yes, thank you so much for having me. I kind of appreciate every one of you for the enormous work and effort you are putting in doing this, making sure that this struggle and self referendum that we have conducted be successful. Okay, there's something again I want to suggest to the House and media warriors. Please, there is a renewed media propaganda heavily going on in Nigeria now against Simon Ekpa, our Prime Minister. A heavily one, ranging from the Igbo people, from the Southeast, from the Yoruba side, from the, obedient team. They have renewed them heavily against Simon Ekpa simply because because we are talking about redeclaration of independent states of Biafra coming December 2nd, 2024. Because of that, a lot of media houses and some personalities and influencers have rolled out their armors, and finances has been shared against this particular project that is coming. And therefore, they have all rolled out their heads now with heavy propaganda. Therefore, I want to say and plead with us, no matter whom you are, use your little platform. I've been fighting with them seriously in my own platform. If you go to my comment section, see the way I've been fighting with them, most of them. use your little strength, little platform, little space you have, and other Biafra media houses. Let us also go on offensive attack, media, against them. Because the kind of propaganda going on now is so massive, and they're beginning to see if they can begin to touch and turn the hearts of our people against what we are doing. So I hope that this get to the right appropriate authority to take action and tell us how to start going from here, because the battle is raging now. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, Mazi Morris. You are part of the media, so continue doing what you're doing. We have already been facing them, and we have seen some of the Afon exercising what you just explained now between yesterday and today. So all lines are on deck, and we are unleashing all the venoms that we have in the media through all our cylinders. So everyone know what to do. Wherever you see them rise up, try to destroy them before they get to you. Thank you for the info. Who is next? Ellen Peters. Who is next?
Hello,
Mazi,
next is our
sorry, Sam.
Minister Snow, please.
No, I just wanted to make comment on what Maurice said. Maurice, thank you for that. We can see all of that is happening. They are not discouraging anybody. Every Biafran now, that's why I started with that. Every Biafran know exactly what is happening. So all of these, we are going to weather the stone. We are going to weather. They are going to do a lot. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, they want to release him as well. They want to do all this propaganda. They want to tarnish Mazi Nnamdi, Simon Ekpa's image. I said it. They will not go anywhere. We will continue to battle them. And I'm doing that seriously, especially with this IPOB Nigeria. They are the ones I continue to call them out, because everybody must do the same thing. And we must continue to tag those Europeans and the Americans and all of those people who do not want to know that the Nigerian government is committing crime. Those pictures of those people that they burnt alive. Thank you.
Thank you very much, my sister, for that wonderful submission. As I yield the mic to our minister, Minister Snow, please, you have the mic. You are welcome.
Yes, my sister Clara Beams, Helen Peters, I greet you all. My Minister of Information, Sonia Barawa, I greet you, my brother. Rage and Fury, Ben Chooks, Ugo, everybody on space, Morris, I greet you all. And thank you for being here. Since morning, I remember I got up in the morning and I retweeted JD's space, and before I know what was going on, I fell back to sleep, you know. And you guys are still here, hammering and clearing and clarifying for those who have issues, questions, and concerns towards what we're doing. I say, Mechiko Kabiama, give you all the strength to keep up the good work, because we're not stopping. There's no retreat and there's no surrender in this game. We are here with the finisher to finish the job. And this job will be finished through all the things that you are doing, through all this hammering on top of your voice, Sister Stella, through all the teachings, the expositions, because most of what you're doing here too is still expositions, through exposing all the evil that is being done to our people. We're going to win this war. We're already winning the war. My people, Biafrans, in the morning, in the earlier space, I know most of us here were there, but it highlighted all the the good things our PM has done. It highlighted, how great he has carried us in few years. That was the previous space. And now we are here educating our people on the importance of all of that highlights that were made in the morning. Obedience to the government. Staying away from the places you're not supposed to be. That is how, all those little obedience, all those Monday sit at home, all those little things that we were doing. 2-3 days sit at home inside of the week, and our people were obeying, is why we got to where we are today. And along the line of getting to this place, there were different kinds of fights. There were people who opposed the prime minister in all ways. They have fought him. They have sent out thousands of media against him, and they all lost. So they will still lose in this one. But we have a strong focus. We have something that we need to focus on. In the last of prime minister space, he hammered on the importance of finance. It's almost like in every speech, he tries to educate and elaborate to us the importance of finance in this fight, just like we have all been saying in the longest of time. In every fight that you see going on in the world is fought in on two fronts, on Wall Street and on the field. Glory to Chukwuka Abiyama, we have the best soldiers you can ever dream of. The Biafran Defense Forces, these guys, I owe them everything. You owe them everything. They are paying the ultimate price. They don't even care. But you and I, we're paying the price of opportunity. We are opportune to be paying this price. Now, I want to point at something real quick. I know our Minister of Information wants to end the space, but I want to point out something that is very important. There was a video of Okonjo Iweala that I watched, and here is something she said. I just took out something from her long speech on how they want to change the East. But there's something that she pointed out that I want to read out to our people. She said, the World Bank has recorded almost $21 billion in remittance flow to Nigeria in 2022, and most of this comes from southeast of Nigeria. In 2022, remittance of almost $21 billion, both for investments, both for family upkeep, both for whatever you're sending money back home for. We have our people scattered all over the world, doing businesses, doing everything that provides finances for them. This is a remittance that most of it is from people of the Southeast. Let's even say half of this is $10 billion. My people, those who are listening to us, those who are still making plans on investing in Nigeria, the best thing you can do for yourself, for your family, for your generation, the children, your great-grandchildren, is to take that money you're saving and loan it to the government of Biafra using the IOU loan. Now, in everything that we have done, in all this fight that has been going on, if you say you're not listening to our ministers of information and our government platforms, I am sure you're looking at Nigerian news. And everybody who is looking at any news that has to do with Nigeria, you must be seeing Biafra. We are at war. All the millionaires, all the thousandaires, whatever it is that you're counting on, we are at war, and we have to fund this war. There is no two ways about it. As we're calling on all our brothers and sisters who are wealthy, who God has blessed in all the parts of the world where they are, Mandina Azwafia provision in any part of Africa, you can use $1,000, 1,000 ejema, and get the IOU loan. You can be a part of this, but you have to do it using the IOU loan. Register for your ID card. The Biafran ID card is almost more sophisticated. Is more sophisticated than the Nigerian criminal passport. This is ID card. These are ways to support this government. And to all of us Biafrans, when Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala said what she said, she is not talking about people who are sending millions and hundreds of millions. No. All of these billions you're hearing is a collective $10, $50, $100, $200 that you and I are sending to our people back home. What we are doing is that we are fighting to make sure that even if you're in abroad or wherever it is overseas, you can live there, make money, and enjoy your money there if that's what you choose.
I can't hear him. Can anybody hear me?
Yes, I hear you. I don't know if she says she can hear me.
Helen,
Can somebody
Helen,
clear?
Helen, can you hear me? Helen, go down and come back again.
We can hear him very well.
Go ahead, Mr. Snow. Thank you.
All right. I know I'm taking long. Please, I am sorry, my Minister of Information. I just needed to get this thing out. So what we are saying here is this money that you're seeing that Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala is talking about, it's a collective $10, $20 that you and I are sending to our parents back home, those who are investing, those who are doing whatever thing that you're doing, whatever way you're sending a dollar from or whatever currency you have all over the world back to that place. That is where this money, this remittance you're seeing, $21 billion is coming from. It's part of it. So we have the population between 1967 to 70, when they killed and massacred our people, they drove us away from our land. And all of us who are out here, over 500,000 children were shipped out of Biafra land. We are all over the world. Everywhere you go, we are there. But it is time that we use the power of this number that we have. It is time that we use this power of number. Now, if the rich people that we have who can give our government a fighter jet are not willing to do it, you and I who need this freedom, you and I who are hungry, are the ones who need to do it. By our little contributions, whatever you have, put it to the government. Make sure you're making a weekly donation to the government. Because what this government has to do is a lot. Government operations, everywhere you are in the world, they function using the tax, the generated tax, unless it is nations that have excess resources. What we are doing is not going to be forever. All these people who are doing all their propaganda, they're doing their propaganda, but they are watching people, human beings, shot and burned by a soldier. And that person is not a terrorist. That person has not a problem. You cannot condemn those who are doing these atrocities, who are committing these atrocities against the people you call your own fellow citizens. In the north, Christians are slaughtered. They are not talking about it, but they want to talk about the man who said, "Let my people be free." Even the people who listen to them all over the world, when they have the comparison, they would always know that the other people are evil. That is the reason why we counter them wherever we see them saying all of this. But for us to avoid all of this, I need Biafrans. Wherever you are as a Biafran, we need to bring out our best. If it is in ideas, if it is ideas that you have that can bring us a way to Rally our youth. We need to have a conversation amongst ourselves because this war is going on. If you go through the Prime Minister's post, you're going to see these soldiers trooping into our communities. Meanwhile, terrorists are slaughtering people in the north. Does that not bother you? Does it not bother you that the soldiers who are supposed to protect your family and you are abroad can shoot them literally and set them on fire? Does it not bother you? If you're a Biafran youth and you're not living in Biafra land and you're not a soldier of Biafra, it is time you join us in funding this fight. We keep calling for 50,000 youths. The number is rising. Be a part of this 50,000 youths who are going to at least be paying a Gemma BLT every week. It is going to help our government. When we say every week, nobody is going to monitor you, but it is between you and your Chukwu Okike Abiyama. It's between you and your Chi. Let us rally around our brothers and our sisters that we have sent to the war front. We can't send our brothers and sisters out there in the war front and leave them empty-handed. Let us support our PM. He is the finisher. He is here to finish this job. You and I know it. We believe it. That is why he said that 2nd of December is sacrosanct. That is, let's do what we have to do, Biafrans. 50,000 young men who don't have their boots on ground, but feel the need to have their wallet in the fight. Give us 50 Ejema weekly. It shouldn't affect every other thing that you're doing for Biafra, but this is something maybe inside between you and your Chi that you're going to be doing it for us every week. Dalon, thank you all. All we are asking you is for your $5 that you're supposed to use and drink coffee. On Sunday in your church, give it to Biafra. Any little amount you can give us goes a long way. Just keep it consistent. Consistency is why we are here talking today, because you and I remain consistent. We went behind our leaders, Onyendu, who is fighting from the front, and our prime minister, who is decimating them from, from the diaspora, from exile. It's their consistency that we copied that got us this far. Let us remain consistent in our donation. Increase the power. Let's give ourselves some more push. Dalon, everybody. My Minister of Information, I'm sorry I took so long, but thank you for the opportunity. Karma is real. It's about time, right? Our enemies are about to receive the karma that is waiting for them all this while. Don't forget, we are not here just to fight. We're on a revenge. They killed our brothers, our children. Over 3 million children were starved to death. Just stay hungry for 2 days and see how it feels. Dalono Biafrans. Thank you very much, everybody. Dalono.
Thank you. Unfortunately, we have to bring down this program now because there are other matters to pick up right now. So we will likely be back again, and I apologize to anyone that have not spoken. I'm so sorry, but we have to do that now. Thank you so much, and let the fire continue.